is the D&D Dummy Club.
All right, welcome back. We are the D&D Dummy Club. Playing the old school game of Dungeons and Dragons, but this is the 5th edition version. My name's Sean Crow. Oh, spitting all over everything. Sorry about that. I'm the Dungeon Master, and this campaign is called the Red Claw. Well, ironically, my youngest son Anthony came up with the title. Disclaimer: can't say why. Okay, but that being said, we have several players here. Let's do a quick introduction.
Hi, I'm Devin, and I play Chimoku, a ranger.
Hey, Jim Altenstride. I play a Rune Knight.
Okay.
My name is Carl. I am playing a Dennehy Grove Warden. He is a high elf war wizard, master of combat.
Dave Costa. I am playing Marcus Titan. He is a Twilight cleric.
My name is Kyle. I am playing Gravenor Victor. He is a human polearm master.
And I'm Don Duggins. I'm playing Killian Friachdu, known as Raven for short, and he is a celestial warlock.
Yes, I'm never going to be able to get that name right, so it will be Raven.
I was going to say thank you, Don, for making it Raven. Appreciate that. I'm eventually going to get it down. I just need to hear it about 1,000 more times.
The hard part is that you just gotta have something stuck in your throat so you get the Friachdu.
Awesome. I'll throw something down there.
And
Say it now.
I'll be choking when you say it. There you go.
Perfect.
all right. Oh, we do actually have a sponsor, and our sponsor is
Paper or plastic. We've read this a bunch of times. I'm going to kind of go off the hop. So just to let you know that, excuse me, now I've got something up your throat and I don't need it.
Say the name.
Say my name.
Paper and Plastic is a local gaming store in Shorewood, Illinois. They have a wide variety of games, magic, role-playing games, board games. They also have dice, miniatures, even custom 3D printed items. There's beautiful dice trays of various shapes and sizes. I actually have my eye on one that looks like a cleric who with a sword and shield and kind of rolls out of the top. Very cool stuff. In addition to having all that stuff, they are just a wonderful place to go and play some games with people that you know in the area neighborhood. But if you check out www.paperorplastic.net for more information. And thank you for supporting a small, independently owned business. Scott runs the shop. Awesome guy.
yes. And
Thank you, Scott.
In addition to the games and stuff, he does do custom 3D printing. He's got several 3D printers there, so he makes some really cool dice towers and whatnot, and that. So, and a huge disc golf collection too. If you're into disc golf, so some of us also partake in that leisure activity. It's a good
where
time.
I buy most of my discs.
'Tis the season.
Yeah, and the weather's starting to get better. So, all right. Well, where we left off, you guys just barely survived tar and feathering from some bugbears. You got really lucky there at the end.
We taught him who's boss.
Yeah, you did, and you learned some valuable information about this place that you're in. So, you guys left off where you were about to leave here.
That is what we're attempting.
Yep. And you had just cast some kind of sanctuary thing. What was it?
Twilight Sanctuary.
Twilight Sanctuary, giving everyone temporary hit points, which was a nice play.
So this has happened a couple times, and I'm not exactly sure. What does the channeling of the Twilight? What does it look like? What is it, or what do you say, or what visually does? Is there a change? Do we take a different hue or something like that? Or?
It is a dark sphere that encompasses us. It's twilight.
Oh.
It's not darkness, but gets dim.
Okay, all right.
Is there any noise or sounds that invoked in this?
Crickets.
Crickets?
I was just gonna say
Crickets.
this is perfect.
Now, is that just when the spell goes off, or is that you are a little darkened until you use the hit points, or
No, they're just
when you cast a spell?
well, every round basically it's going to add hit points to one of the people in the.
And when it adds hit points, do you hear like more crickets?
Yeah, they chirp louder. Only in your head though,
Oh,
not to draw attention.
There's a lot of stuff going on in my head.
I like how Devin was. Does it make us darker? Does it give me advantage on stealth?
Hey, just checking to make sure. Just checking.
And if you guys haven't caught on yet by this episode, Devin's our newer player. He's always trying to work an angle. And unfortunately, we see it like 10 angles before he actually pulls it off.
Well, this last episode, it was me trying to work the angles for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had the desperation move.
Yeah.
Do you possibly have inspiration?
Anything, man, anything.
Yeah. Actually, I do actually have. You gave me inspiration a few sessions back,
That's right.
and I forgot about it.
Yeah, then you lost it.
Yeah, but I was asking Dave if he had inspiration. I
Yeah.
forgot who had it. Now I remember.
Yeah.
All right, so we're on our way out. How far have we come along from?
Well,
I
you're
mean,
in the
we were
elevator.
saying that we were right here. This is where I said we got to.
Well, now we're over there.
But I know that's only because we haven't moved anybody.
Yeah, no, I thought you guys had moved, had gotten to the actual hall.
Well, wherever you say we are is where we're at.
Yeah, wherever
Okay.
you guys are placed there in that hall that you originally blocked off the areas from the first goblin assault that you received. That's where you're currently at. He had Marcus had just cast his sanctuary spell to give you guys the hit points. And now you guys gonna head up.
I'm going to
Scout.
yes, I'm going to leave the girls with Raven, and then I'm gonna just as I'm going up there, I'm gonna try to be as stealthy as possible, but at the same time, I'm gonna look to see if they put anything down like what I did earlier, which with like the bell and the string. I want to make sure that there's nothing because they kept ringing it before, so I want to make sure that there's nothing that would like give our position away as we try to get up the stairs.
Right.
So I'm gonna go up to the stairs there. I'm gonna scout my way through. Do you need me to make any rolls?
We are going to move as
And then I'm
quickly
gonna go up
and
to
as
there, and I'm
stealthy
gonna
as possible.
see if there's anything up there.
Give me one of your stealth rolls or survival.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
It's a good one, right?
Yeah,
Quick
it's fantastic.
Question: are chips replaced in this?
Yes, there.
11.
Better than ever.
I know. I mean,
Eric, I gave you that. We got the. I just said asked if we had the chips back. That was the queue up. That was the queue up.
I know,
So
I know.
that's okay.
No, it wasn't.
but I'm not gonna use
Who
my
needs
chips
more
for that.
chips?
I think everybody.
I don't need chips. I
I got
just
mine.
know
I got
that
mine.
I have them.
I got mine.
Okay.
I mean, I know I get one
I'm good.
miracle.
Okay.
I'm good. Okay.
All right. Good.
Do you want me to use them like
No,
first?
no.
First roll. Waste
I'm
those
just,
chips, bro.
I mean, I can't really see what it is. I know it's a very small number, so I'm just like,
Because,
but
I went the whole session last time, and like I was waiting for that perfect moment, and it never came. I ended up not using them.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna get to the bottom. I'm just gonna look. What I want to do is I also want to search the ground to make sure that there's nothing there. So
Okay.
So while you're scouting ahead, where are we? Just so I understand, are we stopping to let you scout ahead, or?
well, yeah, I would think they
Okay.
would.
All right.
Okay. I don't want everybody to get run up there.
Well, while you're going off on that, I'm actually going to say, Raven, I don't know if you caught the fact that the gutter, the bugbear that we defeated, he had said that there is a goblin king. Did he king warlord? What exactly words are
King.
used? King, yeah,
He's
king.
the king.
Marcus, do you have anything about a goblin king in your book?
I do not.
Like nothing.
Not yet.
Okay.
But he's big and strong and very dexterous now.
The king.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what they said.
Bugbear, what does he know about
What you're saying is
dexterous?
if we manage to kill him, I'm gonna get more than 15 gold out of the deal.
Yeah, but he
You got
also
15
has.
gold?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he looted when you weren't paying attention.
I was
No.
unconscious.
No, none of us were paying attention.
So the statement still stands.
He looted while we were resing you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that's what.
Only because I didn't notice he needed help, and then I did come over.
I honestly thought it.
But he kept the gold.
I thought Raven was just disarming him. That's what I thought he was doing. So.
Well, I didn't want him to hit me with any of the gold points
Right.
in his pocket.
Me neither. So very good.
Saves us all.
That's why I didn't bring it up.
Noble sacrifice on my part.
While
What
we're
were you doing
waiting,
down there?
Oh, and Devin,
Just curious.
while we're waiting, I'm scanning the room. I'm checking that door that I wedged to make sure nothing's moved, nothing's changed
oh, good move.
for footprints or anything that looks new, moved, or anything like that.
Yeah, you see that the door is no longer wedged.
Is the door still closed or is it open?
It's closed.
Okay. And that picture that was in front of it, is it there? Or is
Yes, the picture is back.
picture's back up. And are the wedges on the ground or are they just gone?
They're not there.
Well, if the picture's up and it's attached to the door, I don't think you would be able to notice unless you took the picture off, right?
Well, if the picture's up, then I know that
No, yeah,
we
the
took
wedges
it down
would
and
be gone.
the wedges would be gone.
Okay.
So I let everybody know, hey, something's going on. Something's been in and out of this room. The door that we pinned closed is no longer wedged. So let's keep alert. Something's going on.
Well, we need to move out of here, or we need to re-wedge it.
You mean I get the cardboard wedges?
Do I see anything?
Yeah, from when you're looking, when you're tracking, no.
No, when I'm looking up the top of the stairs,
No,
there's
nothing.
nothing in there?
No, nothing yet on the top
Alright,
of the
then
stairs.
I'm gonna come back down and say, hey, let's get out of here. There's nothing up at the top of the stairs that I can see.
I mean, did we ever find out? I'm asking did anybody ever find out how Raven got captured or how he was down there?
And I asked if the rest of his party was there, but you didn't answer, so I just thought, ooh, I'm not going to bring that up
Close
again.
to your mic.
Well,
there.
yeah, it was a little heated at the time. People were kind of trying to kill us.
It was after the fight, but I since you didn't, I'd be like, probably not good.
Hey, let's
Well,
talk about this on the way home.
Yeah.
Back to the
Yeah, let's
safe.
get to
we
a
can
safer
walk and
spot.
talk.
Well, yeah, this is what
Not
you
what
guys
we're
are-
trying to sneak out, though.
I'm assuming we had a few
Can't
minutes
be any
while
louder than
AJ
me
was.
creaking in my plate mail.
Yeah, I mean,
you can let him explain what he wants to explain.
Right.
You know, he's asked him a question. We don't need to rush it. Let's let him explain.
Well, no, I want to rush.
Yeah.
I know you want to rush, but
We need to get out of here. We can't be having
right, but
a
I'm not.
full
But
blown
this conversation is going while you guys are moving. I'm not gonna
Right.
like.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not going to be like it's
well,
longer
then-
than
yeah, they're
AJ's
fine.
at least gone for a couple minutes.
Right.
I mean,
Alright.
Yeah,
so-
this is going on while he was scouting ahead. This
Oh, okay.
conversation.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So basically, I answered both of your questions. Ever since Roland Shadow Striders got wiped out, with the exception of me, I've been looking for work like everybody else.
Oh.
So King passed. His son didn't seem to like me all that much. I heard you guys were in kind of a similar boat, so in all honesty, I've been tracking you guys,
Oh,
asking here and there, and figure I'd catch up with you and at least somebody I know, safety in numbers, see if I could join up, help out.
knew you were the smart one of that group.
Last one alive. Says nothing.
Exactly.
Smart or lucky, and I ain't lucky.
Well, your luck's turning. You're with us now.
It's gone great so far.
I appreciate the
I mean,
I like him already.
aside from that.
Well, keep in mind, there have been several close encounters when you guys were in the King's service, where his group, his unit, saved you guys from a couple tight jams, and vice versa.
Mhm.
So, I know Adenahi and Raven have been keeping tallies of who's up on who. Like, oh, we saved you this time. You owe us.
Yeah, this kind of counts as we'll just call it a wash this time. We kind of saved each other.
Fair enough. I'll take that. I think that still leaves me up by one, though.
We'll have to talk about it. I think you're mistaking a couple of those rescues as, yeah.
And right about that time is when AJ gets finished
Very good.
and comes back down.
Alright, looks clear. I think we should just get out of here as quickly as possible. And as quietly as possible, obviously.
I'm all in favor of running away.
Yes, right now, running away sounds fantastic.
Or hobbling away, but doing it as quickly as we can manage.
The girls are younger, like, were they going to be able to keep up with us or whatever like that? Or do we maybe need to carry
The
them?
girls were like, what was it, like 11 or 12, something like that, 12 or
They're
13.
9.
What was
9
that?
and 11.
9 and 11, yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm
Like-
gonna check them out. Do the girls seem to be injured in any way, shape, or form?
You know what? Actually, they look really healthy.
Didn't Marcus heal him?
Yes.
Yes.
No, gave him 9 extra hit points.
No, you healed him the time before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that was when
Before we
Courtright was playing.
Courtright.
Right.
I
So-
transformed.
Yeah.
So, I would like just to speed them up. I'll pick one of them up, like oh, carry or whatever. Like I pick one up, just kind of put on the shoulder. The girls, well, these human girls are really heavy, so I kind of give it to Jamoke instead of here you can carry her.
Why are your ears pointy?
Just lucky, just lucky.
Can I touch them?
Yes.
Why are they hairy? You have hair in your ears. That's weird.
What do you mean?
How old are you?
Not that old. Only 116.
Oh my! Wow! You. Those ears are different.
Kind of self-conscious about my ears now. And have we come across any mirrors in here?
The other one's tapping on my head. Ting, ting, ting.
Where's your teeth?
Oh, they're in my pouch.
You have no teeth.
Are we doing this while we're leaving?
Yeah, we're walking.
God.
We're walking up. We're going through the hall.
Yes. Okay, so let's just say we're up at the top.
I'm trying to be
You
quiet,
smell
but
like
I'm
pine
trying
cones.
not to laugh either.
He smells like pine cones.
I like pine cones.
He smells like moss.
Give it to me straight. Is there actually something wrong with my ears?
Your ears
I'm
look,
not listening.
yours
They
look
don't look
fine.
like my ears. Your ears look different.
Look at the side of my head. It's dented in. You're okay.
Yeah, that looks terrible.
I'm gonna walk up to Denny, grab the side of his head, look intently into his ear.
Give it to me straight.
You seriously need to trim these. And then just walk away from him.
Oh my god, that's good.
Since I can't cast spells, I don't need my hands for anything else. Don't look at me. I'm hideous.
Oh god. That's awesome.
But you can't cast spells. Can you cast cantrips?
That's the spell.
Oh, that's too bad. I thought because it wasn't said spell, it said cantrip. Get lucky, maybe.
Alright.
Back to the manipulation.
Alright. You guys move up top to the stairs so you can see down where the staircase is right here. You come up out of.
Alright, now I'm gonna ask Shamoke, hey, let's go scout up ahead. You go to the right, I'll go to the left, and we'll just see if there's anything up here.
All right. I set the young child down and here, watch her. I'm gonna help him out.
Okay.
So how long do
Who's
they
going? What's going to be ordered before you start moving those guys? Who's going to go first?
I'm gonna go first.
Out of them or out of the rest of the group?
Out of me and him.
Where are you at?
Where's
No,
the
there I am.
What? How far did you, when you went up the stairs? Did you come up into the whole room, or you just went to the top of the stairs to check?
I went to the top of the stairs to look to see if anything was in this room here.
Right.
And then we're gonna go through here, and obviously we're gonna sneak our way through to this point.
Okay.
We're not gonna just, since we've been sneaking the whole time. Do you need a roll?
First I need to know your order because I see there's two
I'm going
people
first.
on the outside of the room.
Everybody else is staying there for right now. We're just checking, so it's like this.
Okay, so when you come out, who came out of the room that everyone's in first into the other room?
I stealthily walked into the room.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a stealthy roll.
Stealthily roll.
Stealthily roll.
Is it daytime, nighttime? What's the time?
It is.
It's daytime.
It is daytime, but it's in the afternoon.
Because I lost all track.
Yeah. Me too. Over 20.
26.
All right. You are very, very quiet. You stealthily move into the room, and as you do, you feel something tug on your right leg, and you feel like some kind of like something snagging, almost like it was like fishing line or something, and you hear a ding on your foot, like your ankle, and then you hear some kind of chiming noise coming from outside the passage over here. over here, you hear like some kind of like bell or something.
Okay. So I'm on.
So we never made it that far, is what you're saying.
Yes.
So here
We are here.
Room there.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
you're
walk
right
through.
there.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. That's why I want to know who's first.
Yeah. Okay. So I look down at my ankle to see what it is.
It looks like some kind of tripwire you just set off.
So I immediately yell out, "Everybody back off! I think I tripped something."
Well, we hear the chiming outside, don't we?
Yeah.
Does everybody hear it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Everybody hears it.
So
Okay.
it sounds to me like an alarm.
You hear like a ching 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 ching.
That means hurry.
It sounds like we need to get out of here.
Yeah.
So
Wait, that
Is
means
it-
run.
no
Is
more
it
stealth,
something?
run.
Is it something that I am? It's clamped on me, like I can't move.
No. It's just that you just like basically like walked over like a fishing line or something.
All right, let's haul ass. So I run through, just making sure, scouting for anything else that I might trip over, and get to the corner of that other thing.
When you go to run, you notice a bunch of shards of glass on the ground. Like someone broke bottles or something, or pottery. There's like a bunch of sharp edges on the ground.
Pick up the girls, right?
Yeah. Well, we're not hobbits, so I don't think we have to worry about our.
My feet are weird.
shoes.
I'm just saying that's what you
Yeah.
you
It's
see.
gonna make noise.
Obviously. We're running, but getting the hell out of here.
Yeah, we're making enough noise as it is.
Yeah.
So
I'm just letting you know.
does it
Yeah.
look?
See?
Does it look like there's a path, or there's just so much stuff everywhere that we can't go anywhere without?
No,
Stepping on it.
You're gonna step on it. There's no way you can get around unless you can fly.
No. I mean, I know somebody that can.
Baby Jesus.
Dragons.
Yeah. Not all dragons fly.
I'm gonna look down at the floor. So it's broken glass, broken pottery. Do I notice any kind of liquid?
Nope, no liquids,
Okay,
no
are they
poisons.
small shards? Can I tell maybe what they might have come from? Look up at the ceiling. Did something fall from the ceiling?
It looked
or-
like it's a menagerie of broken bottles and pottery that have been used to cascade across this floor.
All right, I'm just gonna go to the door. I noticed that he tripped the tripwire. I'm assuming because he said, I'm gonna run up here and take a look left and right.
Okay. What type of boots are you wearing? Leather?
Studded leather. I mean, I guess
Oh,
leather.
that's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
I mean,
I'm just checking.
Okay.
If anyone's wearing slippers, I need to know.
Yeah, well, that would suck. So,
Are you wearing slippers? Right.
mine have steel soles.
Steel shank. Okay, very good. All right, that's cool.
No.
Okay, you move over to the doorway.
Yeah, and I'm gonna look right and left real quick to see if anything's coming.
Okay. You look real quick and you see nothing.
All right. I'm just gonna turn back. Well, let's go now and try to get out of here as fast as possible.
Okay. Real quickly, I'm gonna look back at where we just came up from the stairs. Is there like a door I can close, wedge shut?
There is at the bottom of the stairs. There's a set of double doors down at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay. Is there? All right. Run on the bottom of the stairs quickly. Is there any so like handle anything I can wedge something into?
You really can't wedge a handle into it because the doors open inward.
Right. But do they have like looped handles that I could stick something through the handles to where?
If you have you have any like rope or twine or something on your
I've got rope. I've got.
you can use some of your
several
rope
darts.
to tie up the handles if you'd like to try.
Okay.
I'll allow that. Go ahead.
All right.
You
Run
do
in
that.
2 darts into the door and then tie it up really securely and then run back up to the group.
Okay, cool.
So I just come out of that door and I peek around the corner and I'm looking in this direction. I had earlier threw a bunch of branches, big branches down. I'm looking to see if any of those branches have either been disturbed or broken.
The branches are not there.
They're all gone?
Yep.
All right. I relayed that information to AJ. I'm like, something's going on. Those branches are gone.
Will we just get
Did
the hell out
you
of
look
here?
at the door or no? You just looked at the
Yeah, I
branches?
looked in that direction. I'm looking basically directly at the door.
As you look at the door, you see the door is like slowly starting to open.
All right, we need to go. That other door is opening.
Let's run.
We're running.
Right. I'm gonna scoop up one of the girls so she doesn't cut up her
Who's
feet.
got the other girl?
Not me.
I think he left.
Me.
He left one girl with you, and I left one with you.
Okay, so Marcus and
Marcus and
Yeah.
Raven. Yeah.
Right.
All right,
Once they
you
catch up,
You scoop them up and then shoot across to the tunnel.
Double speed.
double
or-
time. Yeah.
Yeah, double
Mhm.
double move.
Okay, we're running.
We left our horses right by the entrance, right?
Well, we don't know where the horse is at.
Yeah,
Because I don't know where the horses are because I was teleported in here. Portal away.
I'm pretty sure they're pretty close to the opening.
I think they were at the edge of the forest. Is what you guys said that one game.
Yeah, they're through the tunnel.
Get through the
Yeah,
tunnel.
they're through the tunnel and through the woods, so you have to go all the way back to where you had
Well-
where we fought the ogres all the way back to the outside of the.
Because we got off them when those little dire wolves attacked us, right? We got them off.
No, you got off of them before the dire wolves
Before.
attacked. So you left them at the edge of the forest.
Okay.
That's where.
So we're here, and we're running double now. When I come out of the tunnel, I'm scanning that direction and this direction. And do I see anything moving, anything disturbed, anything that doesn't look like it was like it was when we came the other way?
When you guys come out of the tunnel,
Back and forth.
You guys are still just in the tunnel. I'm just coming out of the tunnel.
Couldn't you?
Well, I'd be coming with you because we're both like leading
Scouting.
the charge out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And while he's looking out the tunnel, I'm going to be listening to see if anything is coming up behind us.
Probably a good bet.
Because it's gone so well so far, I'm sure we're just gonna be able to waltz back to town with no problems, right?
Not whatsoever.
Jog. We'll jog.
Well,
We're gonna
it all
saunter.
depends on what their movement speed is compared to our movement speed.
Well, isn't that in combat though?
I just got to run faster than you guys. That's all that matters.
I trip him with a trident.
I get sucked in.
I'm safe in hell.
Now you know where Ares
Screw
is.
you guys.
That's right. You're back together. Reunited.
Little fun months.
Wonderful.
all right. When you come out of the tunnel, you see several humanoid creatures. They're all hooded up. They're armed with crossbows. They're wearing like black and grayish color armor. And you see what looks like some kind of female spellcaster, for the sake of argument. And she looks at you and she motions to her minions. Halt. You guys coming from the Elven Tomb?
We are.
Is she looking at
Who's
me?
she talking to? Yeah.
Because he's right.
She
Just
looks
the
like-
entire group?
Yeah, you guys all coming out of the when you guys.
Well,
all
it's just
coming out-
us two coming out of
Or
church.
you two then.
Yeah? Why do you care?
I'm going to need you to surrender your belongings. I must search you.
Oh. Okay.
If you surrender your belongings, I'll let you live. If you do not, then I'm going to have to kill you. And I really don't feel like doing this today. But I'm afraid I've been taxed at recovering some items, and maybe you have plundered them.
Well, why don't you tell me what you said?
Just give me your gear, and I'll be able to check, and then I'll be on my
You're
way.
making demands that you shouldn't be making right now. There's just not two of us here.
Oh, I'm sure that there's more. But then, do you want to be the first two to die?
Hmm?
You can go along with this. This can be easy, or this can be hard.
All right, fine. I go here. This is what I got, and I pull out my sword or my shield and I throw it on the ground and I go, here's my hand crossbow. Oh, what do you think? What do you want from me?
Do you have any packs on you? Any bags?
Yeah, I got a pack. I'll throw the pack down too.
While
Go
he's
here.
doing that, I'm sorry. When he's doing that, I motion for everybody to stop because I don't know how many people she actually saw.
I've got a Dungeoneer's pack, which is a backpack, crowbar, hammer, pittance.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you. Okay.
Yeah, here, look at it. Go ahead.
She motions for her one of her minions to go over there and grab your bag.
Don't do anything, of course, Shin. So let them one at a time.
Okay.
Is there anybody coming up behind us though?
I look back and do I
The
see
rest of the
anything
group.
behind our group?
No, you can. We're listening.
Behind your, like in the tunnel behind the group?
Yes.
No, not yet.
Okay.
You do
I
like
don't-
this, just hold up your hand. I'm like,
Yeah, I don't see anybody behind the group.
he only wants 5 of us. I don't get it.
And I'm like,
Well, that's fine. So
and I'm just gonna say honestly, it's just filled with that place is just filled with goblins and bugbears and it's horrible.
oh, I'm sure it is.
Well, yeah, I mean, and I'll tell you right now, we didn't get very far through there before we had to turn back. But you're free to take a look.
That sounds great. I'll do that. I appreciate you.
Well, can you pick it up though?
Cooperating.
Because we want to get out of here. I mean, we really want to get out of here as quickly as
How
possible.
many are in your group? The other creatures grabbing the bag and starting to rummage through it to look.
I don't know, 8 or 12.
All right.
Not a good counter though. So. I mean, I don't know how to.
You're not hiding any other weapons on you, are you?
Me?
Yes.
No.
Okay, then
Hey,
you,
what if you're here?
you can step
And
aside.
I'm gonna move forward and go like this. Go. You want to search?
No, leave your stuff there and just
Okay.
step aside.
All right. Hurry up.
Warforge, you're next.
Oh, are they done? Are you done searching me? Can I have my stuff back?
No, you wait.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're going to wait
I give her a scan
Until
up and down.
the 10 more of you come out of this tunnel. And
Okay.
then you'll get your stuff back.
I give her a scan up and down. Does she? Can I tell if she's Elvish?
Yes, she is.
So the rest of us come out now?
You sound like an elf hanging out with goblins.
I motion for you guys.
Are they goblins? I mean, can we tell?
You really can't tell.
Oh, they're just hooded up creatures.
Yeah,
Okay.
hooded up creatures.
So
you
I
really
s-
can't
All
tell.
right.
I set my bow down,
Always gonna steal all our stuff.
my quiver down. I take my belt pack off, my beads, and I individually set my stuff on the ground, not allowing the goblins to touch anything. But I make sure that they see everything and that the pack is empty.
And you leave the pack on the ground?
Yeah, nobody touches it though.
Well, the guy, one of them comes over there to look at your stuff.
Go ahead, look. Do not touch my stuff.
And he takes his short sword and he starts poking. I'm not touching. And he's flinging the stuff aside looking.
Did he touch my beads?
Yes.
As he touched my beads, and he's kneeling down my stuff,
He's not kneeling, he's standing over and looking
Okay.
at it.
I punt him. I haul off and kick him as hard as I can.
All right. Let's roll for initiative.
Yeah!
Another 20!
Are the rest of us there that we're rolling for initiative also?
No, you guys aren't.
You couldn't make this easy though. I mean,
He
I'm just
did.
gonna do this.
He did, for Sean.
I'm just gonna do this and go. Listen, I didn't do anything.
14.
Okay.
You can beat this Luna man like like he stole something.
16.
I grab my hand axes.
Oh, you don't grab shit yet. Right now, we just grab our ass. and hope that nothing goes up it.
Your action? I would like to clench my butt cheeks.
Yes, yes.
You haven't finished making that other character?
No, not yet.
Well,
You should have.
I have a couple hours to do that. we'll meet you in town.
Yeah.
Another surviving member from the Shadow Stalkers.
You're welcome for the backstory.
Hey, do I notice that this person is also an elf, or is it just
Yes, you do.
okay? All right, before anything else, can I say something to her before anything else happens?
You can try.
Okay,
I'll
say,
allow you to say something.
I'm just gonna say, listen, we're with a Dennehy Grove Warden. He is actually a descendant of the people in the tomb. I mean, we're not here to rob his descendants.
And punt.
Damn straight, dude.
Grove Warden,
Yes.
who controls that automaton?
No one controls the automaton. He's sentient.
Well, he's not smart.
I didn't say that he was smart. I just said that he's sentient. I mean, he tends to act out of his own will, and not. And you have to realize that he's been locked away. Well, for 1,000 years, he was stuck in the middle of a.
If
Of
he
a
attacks,
grove.
if he attacks my soldier, I will own him.
Okay,
Don't touch my stuff.
hey, just move back, Chin. Let him touch your stuff. Who cares? It's better than getting our ass handed to us right now.
Those are my beats.
Can I? Is it all right if I go through his stuff and show you?
I'll be fine with that.
Will that be acceptable for you?
Yes, you
Okay.
can do that.
So I'm gonna show all the stuff. I'm gonna shake the pack out, open it up.
Careful with the beats.
I'm gonna take the beads and I'm gonna gently lift them up and go. These are his beads. These are very prized possession. And I'm gonna gently spread them out so they're nice. And then I'm gonna be like, pour some water on my hands and wash them because they were in an ogre's pouch, not because of anything else.
You are very wise for a human. Now, leave the stuff here and get the rest of your friends up here so that we can search them and then you can move along.
All right,
The Warforged stays away from his stuff. If he makes any motion towards
Chin,
it,
go get them.
he will be
I'll stay up here.
I will
Chin
use
go.
lightning on him and disintegrate him. He's made out of wood and metal. He won't last long. He is nothing but a mere inconvenience, and I would hate to have to destroy such a finely crafted automaton.
All right.
Hold on, before we go any further. What order are you guys in the back? Where are you at?
Bunched up, probably, because he said, stay back. So we were just kind of bunched up, like waiting.
Are you like in the middle or in the back or
Me?
whatever? Yeah.
Well, you're going back in the tunnel to
Oh,
get them.
No,
to bring
he's
them up.
not. You
Yeah,
are.
no. I am.
Oh,
No,
I-
he's not
I-
going to.
I-
He's
I-
going to tell me
He already told you.
to go
She
back.
told him to go.
Yeah,
to him,
and
not
I
you.
know, and I said, wait, let him go so he doesn't touch any of his stuff while I'm not here.
Right.
I don't want him
I'll go.
doing that. I'm here right now. It's no big deal. I mean, what difference does it make which person goes?
He has shifty eyes, and he's not complete. He's missing teeth.
No, he's got a big dent in his head too. We had a run-in with some bugbears, so it was not very
Well,
pleasant.
he's malfunctioning.
He could be, maybe. So I mean,
Well,
you understand that? I mean, we
He's
can't.
going to get you killed.
I think that we can keep.
How
him
far did I punt that goblin?
You didn't get to.
How, well, where
anyway,
are you at?
You're about to.
Anyway,
You're about to.
I understand what you're saying, but you're being really aggressive for no reason. We have done nothing to you.
I'm sorry about the aggressiveness, but I'm on a mission. And
I
if
understand that.
And if I can't retrieve the things that I need, well, I have it causes for extreme measures here. I'm usually not this rude, but I've been sent
Yeah,
here
but
to
you haven't
do
given
this.
us a chance for anything. You just
Well, you can't
started
when
dumping on us.
you're Tomb Raiders.
Actually, we're not Tomb Raiders.
You said you were.
No,
You
I
said
did
you
not.
came out of the tomb.
Yes, it doesn't make us Tomb Raiders.
Tomb Raiders.
Actually, we're here to rescue people and help them. So you're wrong. You're
Oh.
making assumptions that you don't know anything
Okay.
about.
Did you do any looting of the place?
Not really.
You hesitated. A liar. I know
No.
lying.
I'm just thinking
You're
about it.
being
I'm like,
deceptive. Deception is
No,
not
it's
a good
whatever.
trait.
See, unfortunately, you're trying to read my mind, and you just there's nothing there. to
I
read
am
for you.
not a psionicist whatsoever.
Well, then
I-
why do you keep making assumptions about who we are and
No
who I am?
assumptions.
Those are all assumptions. You
You're
have no idea.
you're being very skittish.
Oh yes. Well, I mean, most people would be a little skittish when you have a bunch of armed people threatening you to kill you and blow you up with lightning. So,
These
I
are
mean, I don't
strange
know.
times we've going through.
Actually, they're not right now. You're just making it strange. But hold on. Go get them, and then we'll.
So I go back in the group, and I find Gravenor, and I tell him, go back in the tunnel somewhere and hide that trident. Dig a hole, put it in a rock, do something, because they're looking for stuff, and we found that thing in the frickin' tomb.
No.
No, he didn't. He got it out of
Why?
hell.
So
No,
he can,
no,
so
we
it'll
didn't.
stab everybody?
No, we didn't. But no.
No.
The trident stays
You
with
got it from hell.
We're gonna be in trouble if they find that thing.
That's okay.
I think we're in
You're
trouble
welcome to
because he.
take it.
I think we're in trouble because he has that thing. Who's them? Who are we?
Well, there's
Hey, get this
what
thing.
Shin, what's taking so long?
Yeah.
in a minute, honey. Listen.
I don't want to die because you're
That was so
pulling it
creepy.
in there.
That was so creepy.
What's going on?
I start walking
There's
out there.
there what appears to be a magic wielder out there with several little, I don't know what they are, hooded things that I just punted one. But they're looking for
Try to.
Tomb Raiders, and she thinks we are, and they're looking for
I go out
something.
there.
Yeah, I'm going out there also.
All right. I'm going to go out there as well, but I'm going to keep watch over the girls and make sure.
I have one of the girls with me.
Oh, you got one with you. Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
I still think you should.
I'll walk last.
because we need to know where our leader went.
I'm using it like a walking stick out in the open.
It's okay.
Hail, adventurous. I'm sorry to inconvenience you, but I'm going to need to search your gear.
Who are you, ma'am?
I'm the one calling the shots right now, and you guys don't look too good.
Oh, you
So-
ain't lying.
So
Can you heal us?
let me check your stuff, and then we'll be on our way.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for spell pages.
Oh,
Do you have any?
do I look like somebody that casts spells? No, I don't.
Hey, now. Don't be mean. I mean,
Well,
look
what's
at
your
her.
I
name?
always heard spellcasters were intelligent.
What's your name?
I never gave you my name.
Yeah, I know. I'm
And
asking you now.
You're not going to get my name.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm the one asking the questions here.
Hmm.
Just go along with it,
I
and
look
we'll
at
be
her,
on our way.
I look at her and say, under one condition, you give me your word that no harm comes to these girls, or we will fight to the death.
Fair enough. I give you my word.
What do
insight.
Her,
What about us?
Yeah, what do her companions?
Inside check. All right.
And then a name, please. I will give you mine, but a name, please.
What are her companions?
If you cannot, if you are unwilling to reveal your
They're
name, then
hooded.
your word means nothing.
Hooded and masked. You
21.
can't see 'em.
I am Archmage Drusilla.
Any color of skin or anything?
I am Killian Firakdu. If you give me, give me your word that no harm will come to the children. I give you my word that unless you attack us, I will do nothing to harm you.
God bless you.
Wait, did you say what was the name? Trusilla?
What was your Archmage? What?
Drusilla?
No, I mean I
rolled a
couldn't
20,
hear what
right?
you said because you was
You gotta quit talking over each other.
well you cut him off twice, so I was.
Well, no, he was talking to me and he kept talking. That's
Oh.
the problem when people talk over people. People don't hear.
Okay, well,
So
it doesn't sound like the right person's name. At least I'm hoping.
it was Archmage Drusilla. Anyways, now you want to do an insight check,
Roll a 21.
okay? And what do you want him to learn?
Just, it's basically just to see if
Trying
she's
to read them.
truthful or she's on the up and up.
She
what
seems
she's
to
saying.
be on the up and up. She doesn't seem to be deceptive or lying to you.
Okay.
She comes off as quite powerful, like almost not arrogant, but just like annoyed that she's got to do, that she's on this whatever mission she's
Right.
on. So
I'll and she wants our packs.
yeah, she just wants to inspect all your gear,
Okay.
everything.
I'll say I'll put the girl down. I say we just rescued these two from the goblin warren that has infested this tomb that you're talking about. So I'll put my pack down. I ain't got shit.
Okay.
All right, I will.
I'll keep the girl behind.
You know, I just put the book down and my spell book out and I have those pages. It's kind of doing it with like, you know.
Oh, and you're still covering your
Yes!
eyes, which is the best part of all.
I'm gonna have the two of my girl behind me,
Okay.
just in case something breaks out.
all right. Her minions are looking over the stuff. You put your spell book down,
Because I overheard her. She said that's what she's looking for. So
and you open the book with those 2 pages.
I have my spell book, and then I have the 2 pages. And I go, this is mine, and then these were found
Goblins,
ogres. Not necessarily. One of them was in there, but the other one was found outside, but same group.
Ah,
Is that what you're looking for?
yes, that's what I'm looking for.
All right. And I will also, when I hand them to her or whatever, I will kind of use the light or whatever like that to show that the symbols are on each page or whatever like that. And I hand them over to her.
She reaches out and she takes them.
Kind of.
Why are you covering your ears, elf?
I don't want to talk about it.
You are a grove warden.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Your lineage is quite strong.
Right.
Why are you acting so peculiar?
he has ugly ears.
I'll lean over towards.
His ears look fine.
Don't what? Thank you.
I'll lean over towards. They're really not that bad. I'll trim them for you later.
I say in Elven, I say, sorry to be, and I kind of motion to my uniform, and it's, for the most part, pretty good, but, like, there's a cut in it, and I apologize for looking so disheveled in your presence.
She kind of folds her arms inward in like a non-threatening manner. Accepted. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. You can have your gear back.
Oh, thank you.
I appreciate your honesty, and I will abide the word, and I will not harm you.
That's good.
Nor those children.
The tomb is still infested with goblins. There was too many of us to slay the foul beasts.
Ah, I see.
When she says, and I also will not harm the children, can I get, I'm trying to do an insight on her to just see if, like, inflection, is that legit? Like, is she somebody that would harm children? Like, she says it kind of matter-of-factly, like, oh, no, this is what I would, you know what I mean?
Give
Like,
me a
trying
roll.
to, all right, I'll give you a roll.
20. No.
There's a dice in my tray. It's my cheat. I only got 11.
You're able to tell that if it was necessary, she would.
Okay.
If it was necessary. Maybe not so much to her own kind, but to others, fair game. If they were to get in the middle of
Gotcha.
whatever her task at hand is. Question.
Does she notice the trident at all? Has she paid any attention to it?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna,
But that being said,
I'd like to. Can you take a look at this and tell me this has been talking to me in
and
my head?
as you do it, it starts to shake in your hand, and you need to give me a wisdom dice check.
I'm just like,
I want to fail it.
I say in Elven.
I want to fail it. That's great. Guess what? You can
12.
choose to fail it. You can actually choose to fail.
When you reach out with your trident,
I don't remember. I gotta watch the episode
Aries
later.
wants to say hi.
Shut up.
your trident shoots a lightning bolt at Shinmoku, and Shinmoku, give me a saving throw versus
Death.
no, not that. Just give me a magic save.
Dex save.
Dex save.
Dex save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just Dex.
Just Dex.
Dexterity saving throw.
Remember that this is now
Oh, saving throw. Yeah.
+3, but since this you get advantage. You get advantage, right? If you're proficient, or is it just
No,
you
don't
just
get
add your
advantage.
you just add your
proficiency bonus to it. Yeah, so it's 3 plus your dex modifier.
So
16.
yeah.
16.
Okay.
No, your dex mod is +3. Oh no, you still. I forgot. Damn it.
It's all good.
16.
Okay, you
I
take.
thought that worked just for levels, not for. You don't
Just
need
levels,
it.
straight levels.
Yeah. So you have +3 here. Now.
Are you trained? Are you trained in
per-
saving?
It's per
Are you,
level.
first question. Are
Per
you trained in
actual
dexterity
level.
saving throw?
What's that?
Are you trained in dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
Yes.
So you have +3 because your proficiency bonus is +3. What is your dexterity modifier?
4.
So it is a +7 to your roll.
Yes. Because
What did you roll?
This just goes off of your straight levels. So right now you have 4 and 1, which is 5. So
No, it's 4 and 2.
Devin, what
My
did you
proficiency bonus is 2 plus 2.
No, it isn't.
it's
No,
+3.
It's +3.
What did you roll, Devin?
You
It's
have
plus
5
3.
levels. You have 4 levels in one level in another, which is 5.
Combined levels.
Yeah,
It's
it's
combined
total levels.
Total
yeah.
levels. Yep. Doesn't care
So
about
you're
your class.
good. You get +3 now, so now you can actually do better.
So it's but it's still 17. It's just one more.
No, but that's good. So then
17
you
is better
take
than 16.
8 points of damage from the electrocution that happened.
I look. Can you? It keeps doing that, but with different things. Can you help me with this thing?
So you can do it again.
It tells me if I get rid of it, it's going to kill my friends.
It looks like you have a sentient weapon in your hand, an artifact actually.
As a friend, quit trying to get rid of it.
I didn't try to get rid of it.
Can you remove?
It doesn't look like
I was
it's
only
bound to
asking
you.
about-
Does it know that?
She's like, it's not bound to you. Did you attune it to yourself?
No.
I didn't think so. But it has a mind of its own from from looking at it. Why keep it if you don't have to attune to it?
What happens if I attune to it?
You don't have to attune to it, so you can't.
It's not a tuned item.
It could be.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
But if that thing shoots me, I shoot back.
Shoot that thing. I'll hold it out like this. It's right there. If it shoots you, I get this fall.
I just see her cutting her arm off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a jackal moment.
I don't have any magic.
Jack Black.
So if it shoots you, I didn't do it.
The voice, you hear the voice in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it up. I'm going to stab the girl next.
Which girl? It's talking about stabbing a girl now. You can't help me with this thing?
She says, your friend, he's talking to himself.
If there's nobody between Grabnor and the girls, I will step in front of the
I
girls.
was gonna say.
You get one, I get the other one.
Yeah, I'll step
But
in
I'm
front
leaving
of
the one
other
that's talking about my ears. You can have her. I'm not particular.
I'm gonna step in the front of one that made fun of his ears, and I'm gonna wink at her. And
So, this caster, for the sake of terms, I don't know what you're asking of me. I'm not going to help you with your trident. It sounds like you have a problem, and you're going to have more of a problem with your friends if it keeps attacking you.
Why don't you throw that thing in the bush?
I'm going to.
Then we'll be off with it.
That's exactly what I'm about to do. Toss it in the bush. Yeah.
Javelin, throw it as far as you can.
Comes flying right back. No, I love you. Must have
You
you.
should leave it. You should leave it in the door, in the cave, so when the next ogre that comes through can play with his friends with it.
Yeah.
Nice. She says, you may be on your way. I've got what I need.
Well, I do have to say, if you would have just told me at the beginning what you needed, this would have been a lot easier.
You love to make things difficult, don't you?
No, you made them difficult for yourself. All you had to say was, "I'm looking for spell pages," and I'd have been like, "Here." which would have made it really
Do
easy.
you know how many people like to lie when they want to keep things that are powerful?
Well, I don't cast spells, and I don't really.
I want to point out
Care
that
about it.
you could have given us a chance to tell the truth.
Yes, and then you could have punished us if we didn't.
Yeah, well, you didn't tell the truth. I'm still waiting for the rest of your adventures. There's only 6 here. You said
Oh,
there's
there's
12.
6. They said there's 8 to 12. I don't know. I'm not a good counter. There's 6.
Right. So,
One,
so
two-
clearly you're not the leader of this group. I need. Who is the leader here?
I say an Elvin.
Talk to the Trident.
His brother. You should get a point for that. You should get a point for that.
You already have it
I
first.
say an Elvin. His brother was leader, and his brother fell in battle. I'll just say
And I'm just gonna put my head down, like,
I understand.
it's been
He's
a
mourning.
trying adventure.
yeah,
Yes.
a little.
You see what I have to deal with.
Yes. Humans can be this way.
But Asher's Long Riders will go on in his name.
Oh yeah, Marcus Biggs Elvin.
Yes, that's right. So did Asher.
Yeah.
So did Ayers.
Ash's Long Riders.
So Elvin.
That is us.
Yeah, you might want to get out of this area. I'm hearing that you're wanted at the moment.
No, not me. I was with a different group.
No, I believe there's 6 in Ash's Long Riders. Then
No,
I count 6.
I'm counting guilty by association now, Raven. They're not gonna care.
Yeah, he's been with us the whole time. Don't try to.
So, shut up. Who wants us? I mean, why would we be wanted?
Probably the king.
It doesn't make sense.
That turd.
He is a turd.
I mean, I haven't done anything really outrageous in the area yet. At least nothing that could be attributed to me.
Well, we have to return these girls to Longsaddle.
Also, are you planning on continuing on into the tomb? The only reason why I say this is that there could be other people still trapped in there. I know there was a bunch of people missing.
No, I have what I need.
Okay. So, but there's no reward for the pages? I gotta ask, you know.
No, the reward is actually
Your
lives.
lives, yeah, I figured you'd say that.
That's a crappy reward.
I know, I mean, obviously. Alright.
Don't touch my stuff.
He'll
I
later
pick up,
blesses
I pick
you
up all my
anyway.
stuff.
Well, they're
I pick up all my stuff. And then, they're staying there? I mean, are they walking away?
no, they're just standing there. They're waiting for you guys to move along.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
are we moving along?
Yep.
We are.
I'm
Alright,
good with that.
once we move far enough away, I'm gonna pull out that little goblin horn that I had, and I'm gonna blow it.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Like,
I
and then I'm gonna throw the horn into the bushes and keep walking.
We're over here.
Yes, we're over here when it happened. I'm like, we're not like right next to them.
I love how he's just playing into his character's quirks.
The girl I'm watching over, I'm gonna throw on my shoulders and I'll whisper up to her. Next time, tell him his nose is really big.
She kind of giggles.
Yeah, he knows you.
Alright, so we're making our way out now.
Brisk walk.
Right before,
No, it's more of like a jog at this point.
right before you were going to blow you the horn, I was going to say, you guys just dissed the king, and we never really found out who the archmage was working for. Let's be a little bit more quiet about that next time.
Probably the king.
Yes.
But she already agreed. She already agreed to let us live, so she can't go back on her word
Well, not to
now.
mention, she did warn us that there was a price on all our heads.
Yeah.
And didn't look to cash in. When it seems like in the current state we're in, she probably could have hated us
Could
our
easily
asses.
done that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking she might be working for somebody, but she's not working for somebody against us.
But again, AJ was correct though. She did say that she would let us leave with our lives. So, well, regardless, beat feet. So do we make it back to the horses, or we still got?
Are there horses to be made back too?
Yeah,
Just past here is where we tied up our horses.
yeah, but that was like 3 days ago.
No. Just past here is where you fought the ogres.
It was one day.
Okay.
Yeah, it was only 1 day.
1
You
day.
didn't want full
One long rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And the horses are actually still there, not injured.
Yeah, miracle.
I guess we'll have to double up on some of the horses with the kids and
Right.
AJ and no, we have heirs.
I take some of the
Yeah.
bread that I had in my saddle pack and give it to my horse because I'm sure it's hungry.
Okay.
Probably thirsty more than hungry.
Yeah. The horses don't look happy.
Actually, I think it's been closer to 2 days because we did
It's been a while. We took some short rest.
Yeah.
It's been a while, so.
Day and a half.
Because if it's afternoon now, I mean, we started in the
At night, we came up at night, didn't we?
You're definitely gonna need to give them some TLC.
yeah.
And then in a clearing nearby, kind of hidden from their horses, I can't afford a horse. My donkey is tied up with a stretch of rope, so it was able to, at least crop on some grass while we were in there.
Okay.
We're going to have to fix that.
Yeah. Well, they actually have an extra horse.
Oh, well,
Oh no, you don't. That's right. He's using his horse.
Yeah,
You're using your brother's
I'd
horse.
be using the horse. Yeah.
That's right. You don't have an extra horse. You're using your brother's horse.
Mm-hmm.
I mean-
we'll ride together. I mean,
We can buy one with that 15 gold.
I take my canteen of water, give it all to my horse.
All right. That was very nice of you.
He doesn't need it.
that's true. We're probably all running low on
I
supplies
got like
now.
3 teeth. I gotta get that fixed.
Well,
Right.
if it would have refilled, but
We did refill because there was a.
Yeah, with wine.
Yeah.
You guys got wine. Go ahead, give them their
Wine
horse.
and-
You got Elven wine.
yeah, no, they went with the dwarven ale.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dwarven
Yeah, the wine was in the back.
Who's getting blown up here?
Not me.
that's me.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay. So you guys get your horses together. Give them some water.
Well, mine's got water.
Head out to the mayor's house, huh?
Not getting my horse drunk on this door and wine.
Yeah, we're about an hour by horseback.
Yeah. Give or
So
take.
I mean, we'll just take it easy. Are there any streams or watering holes along the way?
Yeah, there is for the sake of argument.
Okay.
Find a crick.
So we stop. I'll fill my canteen.
All right.
Yeah, we'll let the horses drink and.
I'll take care of my ass.
Splash a little water on it.
Good way to clean it. Then, I guess we continue on.
I hope so.
Since it's an hour.
It stops here. That's kind of odd.
Since it's an
Yeah.
hour back
The
to
water
town,
was drugged.
I grab a few branches of quite sturdy wood, and as we're going back on horseback, I'll make a couple arrows.
All right. Give me a crafting roll.
On horseback.
$11.
You're able to make 5 arrows. You guys are able to get back to the mayor's house within the next hour unmolested. As you come riding up, you see the mayor standing outside with several of the his guard.
Yeah.
Let's see how winded we are.
Thank you.
Well, we got a couple of the little girls with, so.
Yeah, we can always use roasting my sausages.
So I pull out both of my hand axes and I just go sitting. I'm sitting like this. They can't really notice that I have them in my hand because they're up against my thighs, but just in case.
Did we not find a place to take a short rest on the way here?
We didn't take a short rest. We stopped, watered the horses. We didn't take a short
Because
rest.
you're only an hour away from the place.
Yeah, we just figured we'd
So
get
you
the
pull up
safety.
outside of the mayor's house mansion, and he's I'll explain this to you, Raven. You see a short halfling. Looks, he's dressed in fine regalia, and he's got several human guardsmen wearing chainmail armor, shields, and swords, and he greets you guys as you come riding back up, and he's like, "Oh, you found survivors.
Few.
That
Well,
is good.
two.
That is good news,
Greetings, Elador.
Governor. I'm glad to see you guys are successful.
Partially.
Well, so what has transpired? Come, let's stable your horses. Let's talk.
We need rest. And healing. And food.
You can stay here.
We can
Okay.
talk first.
Garment repair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
talk till
Deference
the
he
night.
deserves.
Yeah, let's go inside and talk.
Yeah.
And who's this? Who's this person you're with?
Oh, I'm Killian Firak Duke. Old friend of theirs
Bless you.
from the war days. Ended up running into him. Figured lend a hand. We kind of helped each other out.
I am Alador LaFord. I'm mayor of this small town,
Pleased to meet you.
and well met, Killian. Oh, doof.
Bless you.
Firak Duke. You can call me Raven if you
Ah,
prefer.
doof.
Bless you.
Ah, oh, I can say doof. I speak several languages. I'm okay.
Just not this one.
No, I'm not familiar with Swahili, but it's okay.
I thought it was Akhtun. That threw me off there.
Well, you know. Let's get something to eat here.
Yeah.
And he goes to talk to one of the guards. Motions the guard to go get the parents for the girls. The parents are going to be very happy that you brought these girls back. This means a lot. This goes a long way with us here. You are truly heroes. The Long Riders the reputation is getting stronger. That's good.
Yeah, unfortunately, we weren't able to get very far in there.
Yeah, where's your brother? I see he's not here.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out right now.
Oh,
I don't understand.
my
what happened.
condolences.
Well, I don't know if he's dead or alive or whatever, but that stupid ass trident thing sucked him into it or whisked him away or did something.
Trident thing.
Did you get rid of it?
You did? Mm-hmm. You never said. You said you were thinking about throwing it down.
Yeah, he
didn't
went.
Mm-hmm.
He had to.
you?
No, I said back where she met us that, okay, then I toss it in the bushes.
You said you were going to, but you didn't say that you
No,
were.
I did say I toss it in the bushes.
Oh, okay.
Over by the cave entrance?
Yeah.
Well, now I guess we'll never know how to get him back because the thing's in the bushes.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we're totally screwed now.
Well,
I don't get it.
prophecy says we're supposed to go to hell.
Yeah, we'll eventually meet up with him if that's the case. He's part of the prophecy.
Yeah, well,
Now, what prophecy are you talking about?
That
Guess
it's
we
a
should
practice
probably-
and be able to hit when we see him next.
I think we're going to need to sit down and talk, and I need to know what exactly I'm getting myself into other than a shot at gold.
Probably a good thing to have that
oh,
discussion.
no,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what you're getting yourself into. Actually, you're already involved because rescuing you also caused my brother to disappear. So you know we have to help him. So
Well, you guys saved my skin. I'm in it for the long run.
yeah, we're gonna have to figure this out how to save him. I don't know. I'm really distraught about it. I mean, right now I don't even feel like talking. I'm just gonna go rest.
All right. I'll have my servants lead you to your quarters.
All right, thanks.
The rest of you, would you like some food? Let's sit down and talk, shall we?
So we're not going to rest, AJ. You know we're going to find him.
I know. I'm just gonna walk back.
Did the
I'm just
parents
saying
come
as
by
I
to
walk
pick up their
away.
kids?
They're going to, but not yet.
I'm taking off my armor.
Yeah.
All right.
You and me both.
I motion you guys to come inside. He goes, we don't need to talk out here. Let's go.
I'll
You
follow
know,
inside.
let you guys get cleaned up, and we'll meet in the dining hall and we'll talk about things.
Sounds good. Give us
Okay.
like 20 minutes.
Yeah, take your time. So the servants will direct you to the quarters in there to rest up, or to get cleaned up, I should say.
I'm going to bring my armor with to talk. I'm going to clean it there, polishing it, you know.
Okay.
Now, we get a single room, or do they direct us to like individual rooms?
You go upstairs to the second floor. Each person has their own individual room. In each room, there's like your own personal like bath basin thing to wash up. There's not a tub, but like a basin thing that you can like wash up with. Fresh
Just like a big
towels.
pot.
Yeah, big pot.
Mhm.
Fresh hot water there in the pot to clean up.
Made out of wood?
Made out of porcelain.
Okay.
This whole room is metal.
Yeah. He's like a termite or something.
I go over to the window in my room, and I see the ledges made out of wood. I'm like, they won't miss this. So I take my hatchet and I split about that much of the sill off of one of them,
Okay.
and I rub it so it looks normal. It doesn't look like it's all broken apart like it was made that way. And then
Hey, give me a skill check roll on that.
I just have a feeling like the reason why we're wanted is
Forget
all
plus
these
7.
like vandalism tickets that have accrued from him, and they just like have been building and building and building over the years.
Karma.
Everywhere we go, it's like, you
We
know,
want our $2.
20.
Not natural.
Not
dirty.
natural.
That's good. That's
It's a
still a
very
good roll.
unnatural.
All
So
right,
I
yeah.
start carving two. I split it in two, and I start carving two separate things.
Okay. All right, you start working away on that. Very good. All
So
right.
apparently he did a pretty good job pulling it away and covering it up so it looks normal.
Well, so far.
All right.
It doesn't look all broken or anything. It looks nice. And
This time, maybe next time you'll
Maybe
screw the pooch on it.
maybe next time.
You know, hey,
There's still that.
it always adds entertaining attacks for you.
What is it? That wolf's head in the dining room doorway. In the dining room door, there's still that wolf that wolf's head that I carved into the door.
Thanks for reminding me.
bad as many.
It's fancy now.
Yeah, so I'm not going to bring all my armor, just a
Right.
couple pieces that need buffing out and
Right,
stuff.
clean up. Fair enough. Okay.
I'm gonna like go to my room and just like clean for like a minute or two, and then I'm gonna go over to AJ's room and just walk in.
All right. Hey, do
I'm
you
just
see the
gonna-
door
I'm just
open
gonna
up?
be- yeah, I'm just gonna be sitting. The door's unlocked, and I'm just sitting there.
Butt naked.
No, I'm
Those
just,
are like-
Whoa!
I'm talking.
Whoa!
I'm just sitting there looking out the window,
Okay.
just like droll.
Very good. Fair enough.
You know, Asher, we do have to have a little bit of a discussion here. I understand your feelings, but unfortunately, we do need to have a discussion about the group.
What do you mean we have to have a discussion about the group? I mean,
Your brother led the group. Your brother is no longer with us. That is a fact.
yeah. What do you want from me? I'm not leading the group. Have Gravenor do it. I mean, he is the front liner. He's going to see everything before anybody else does. He's been fighting next to heirs more than anybody, more than me even.
If that is your decision,
No, it's not my decision. I just think that, you know, maybe if you want, the group can vote on it. I don't care, but that's who I'm picking. I think that he would be. I mean, he's crazy, obviously, and I know that the weapon that he was wielding, you know, took my brother, but obviously it wasn't his will that made that happen. I mean, he's not an evil bastard, even though he wanted to stab me once. But he did that even in protection of the entire group. So I mean, those are qualities that I think need to be addressed. That at least he has the group's mind, the group's best interest in mind instead of the individual. So that's my personal viewpoint on it, and that's who I think would be best to lead.
I had
Very well.
finished the first object that I was carving, and I walk into AJ's room while they're talking.
Okay.
Bumps me because I haven't walked away from the door.
Oh, I thought you came in.
I did. I walked in the door, but I
Oh.
kind of stood in the
Oh.
door. But
So you're working your way past him.
My apologies, Denny. I
it's
didn't mean
okay.
to bump you. And I walk over to AJ. Set this right on the bed that he's sitting next to, and I walk away, and it's a realistic bust of his brother. And I just walk out.
Okay.
I put it down and I just leave it there so I could see it. Thanks.
I will.
And I just walk out.
So, I mean, what are your viewpoints on this? I mean, this whole time that we've been called Asher's Long Riders, and it never was me. It was always my younger brother. I mean, he was the one that, he was the one that worked hard, and he was the one that put in the double effort, and he did everything. I mean, he was better than me in just about any other way, but
he was a very admirable leader, and his absence will be missed greatly. I just believe and know that in his absence, I'm positive he would have wanted you to watch over the group. But what you have said is words of wisdom, and I will take it to the group.
well, at the same time, just so you know, he would have wanted me to be that kind of leader, but that's not who I am.
Well, we rise and to the occasion when it is called upon us, but understandable. For right now, we will go with this democratic process.
Whatever that is.
You wanted to vote on a leader.
Oh, yes, okay, I got you.
Sorry.
Yes. Yes, that makes sense.
I will keep you informed of what we talk about. If you
All
are
right,
going
man.
to be
I mean,
absent.
when we're ready to do it, I mean, you don't have to. That's just my personal view. But when you're ready, let me know, and I will cast my lot as well.
Very well. Walks out.
All right.
Close the door.
Yeah, I close the door.
Okay.
Was a reason a barn.
Who all's gonna go down to the dining hall?
I do.
Before that happens, I'd like to go talk to him.
All right. Going, and then you going right after you
Yeah.
see Identity.
Is your door open or is it closed?
It's
closed.
closed, but
I live in a
it's-
barn.
It's not locked.
I'm gonna knock on it.
Come on in.
I open the door and come in.
I just look back real quick. What's up, Gravenor?
Hey, I want to let you know, I had nothing to do technically with what happened to your brother, and I will do everything possible to find him and make sure he is okay and back with us.
I know.
That the only reason I didn't initially get rid of the trident is because it told me that if I did, it would do the same thing to more of our party members. So
No, I believe you.
Until she told me that I could give it up for free will, that's when I threw it in the bushes. If whatever I need to do or we need to do to help get AJ back, Aries back, I'm more than willing to do. Just
All right.
I wanted to communicate to you and tell you I apologize for any part I had in what happened with it.
It's not your fault. I mean, it seemed like a phenomenal weapon, and unfortunately, it was. I mean, it hid its true nature from
did.
us, and then I'm gonna make sure though that whoever gave that to you is destroyed. I don't care how strong they are. I don't care if I die trying.
We'll find a way to walk that path together. At the very least, we'll find a way to either bring him back to us or avenge him.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Okay. Just wanted to communicate that to you.
Yeah, I know. What time is it?
I'm gonna go back to polishing until we have to go eat.
It's
polishing
about
our-
7 in the evening now.
All right. Is it? I mean, I'm not gonna eat. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay in the room and then just, you know.
One of the butlers comes by and he knocks on each one of your doors to let you know, hey, dinner's ready to be served.
I asked the butler, did the parents come to pick the children up yet?
Yes, the children are back with their parents.
Have they left yet?
Yeah, they're already gone.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask the butler to, just can you bring me something, but just leave it up here. I'm not gonna eat with the rest of the group right
Yes, we can do that.
now. Thanks.
Just so I understand, we don't get a short rest, right? It's 20 minutes, you said? Did I remember that correctly?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I go down
If
to
you
the
were
dining hall and I
spending the night
just
now.
stand in the corner.
Right. Yeah.
I'm whittling.
Just trying to get an idea.
Yeah. So at 7 p.m. you guys go down to the dining hall, everybody except for AJ. So you guys all assemble in the dining hall.
Well, before we go down there, I'm gonna mosey on over by Marcus and say, hey, Marcus, for Ruiz and Island, the recovery fee alive was 50 gold each. I think Harris would want to make sure that we were compensated so that we can pursue finding out what happened to him.
Oh, for the girls?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I think it's the mayor that gives us that.
Yes.
It may be the jailer, but I think it eventually just comes from the mayor.
Right.
Well, he had agreed to that, yes. Because it was originally with the jailer, and then we had done a separate agreement with him that was different from the jailer's agreement.
Okay, you guys go down there. Okay.
Sure enough.
When you go down there, at each one of the table spots, you see a sack of coin next to the food. And LaFord says, the compensation for your mission. I know you've lost a comrade, and I can't extend my condolences enough to you.
Thank you.
But
Thank you.
in lieu of that, here's the payment that we agreed on. So you each get 50 gold, and since you have Raven here, I'll also afford him the 50 gold as well.
Much appreciated.
So we have heirs sack too, or no?
No,
Okay.
basically, he's getting heirs
All right.
for the sake of
Portion.
argument, or whatever you want to call it. So, so tell me, what took place? What happened? What did you find out? What did you learn?
Well, we went into an ancient elven tomb where we followed some ogres and goblins, and we discovered a goblin warren, and it's infested with goblins. There's some sort of a goblin king. He is
Okay.
supposed to be really powerful down in there somewhere.
I've never heard of goblins having a king before.
Me neither. I want to get a look at one though. Fight one.
That's interesting. And did you learn anything else?
He's got 5 goblin commanders that like control the little armies, I guess. We ran into Archmaid Drusilla, and she wanted these pieces of paper from a spell book. It looked like.
Drusilla. That name sounds familiar.
She was gonna kill us if she didn't get these pages.
She's like, where? I know that name. He's like, I so know that name.
Female elf.
Kind of a bitch.
Trying to describe what she looks like. She was with some
Elon.
smaller humanoid creatures.
I kicked one.
I know that name, he says.
Well, if anything comes up, definitely let us know.
When it comes to me, I'll let you know. But I know that name.
I'm hoping that there's more children down there that need, that we can help. We plan on going back, I'm guessing, to investigate farther.
Into a goblin warren?
That's what it seemed like. It was like, in a tomb or a crypt below the upper area of the elven tomb.
Mm.
Not to mention we had to fight a bunch of bugbears with an audience. We ended up in some kind of arena with goblins cheering on the fight.
Hired. They were the bugbears were hired as security from this goblin king.
That isn't uncommon to hear about bugbears being hired out. They're known to be hired mercenaries for the most part.
Yeah, one of the bugbears' name was a So-Song, and a Gutter, and a Bernard. I don't know.
Good old Bernard.
I kind of wish he would have survived. Better conversationalist.
Everything's still a little bit.
He's like,
hazy, but-
I know of the Bernard bugbear. He's like a strange one,
Yes,
like
He was.
elegant.
yes, he talked intelligent.
Yes, it's like us halflings would call them a conundrum.
An anomaly.
Something quite strange, but yet it sparked my interest. I found it inquisitive. Like,
Well, he was attacking us, so he had to die.
Well, that's unfortunate for him.
Less unfortunate for us.
Honestly, we barely made it out there with our lives.
And what did the archmage want with you?
She just wanted those pages.
What pages?
And I can't think of the guy's name if I had my freaking notes.
Yeah, Caduceus.
Fiducius
Caduceus.
had, I think it was his pages, maybe.
Part of them, yeah.
It looked like some sort of summon, like a demon summoning or a devil summon on one.
You didn't give her the pages, did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
We were not in the condition to put up any resistance.
that's not good. That is so not good.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
No, you don't understand, Marcus. You don't understand.
She works with Fiducius?
Yes.
Oh, well, okay. She seems so polite and nice.
Oh.
They look like these. We made copies. We kept them.
We went to Kinko's.
Yeah, that's right. We gave her the fakes.
Give her the fakes. He says, well, Fiducius is said to be tampering with summoning devils and demons. And he's the rumor has it that he's gotten quite good at it.
Well, like I said, we were in no condition to put up any resistance. We definitely would have died along with the two girls.
But maybe we can go back and Chinook can pick up the trail and maybe lead it back to Fiducius or at least somewhere where they meet up or whatever.
I could do that.
Fully armed and rested, I like our chances a lot better than they were previously.
Yeah.
Well, I know that Fiducius, he's trying to gain things to artifacts or I know he's trying to work on something. He's some kind of powerful item. I don't exactly know what it is, but I fear it has something to do with controlling the dozens of the lower planes. And if he gets that, then it's going to be a problem.
Would you happen to know his whereabouts?
No, but I do know that he had a lair not far from here. but I think he accidentally locked himself out of it. And I know he's looking for something to help him get back into his lair. It's not far from our town, actually.
Which direction?
To the north.
Is it just a lock?
I doubt.
We have a locksmith.
No, it's it's some kind of special.
Magical.
Yeah, it's almost like it's like some kind of like combination or something. And the man is a powerful wizard, but he's also kind of crazy. So he created this lock and accidentally locked himself out, and he lost the page that controls how he gets back in.
No, that's probably what we gave her.
Yeah. I have a hard time believing that she worked for this guy.
She's shifty. She's an elf.
Without hearing.
Because she's like,
Nice.
As the dinner goes on, I'm like taking second elements and like hiding them in belt pouches.
Nice.
every next meal's going to be taken away from you, right?
You can eat.
Very good.
So we still haven't recovered everybody that's missing.
Right.
And we still haven't figured out exactly with the werewolves and the whatnot. We haven't dealt with the flying spiders at all. I don't think we are, but I just got to call exterminator for that.
Right.
Did you say flying spiders?
Yeah, supposedly there's a problem with flying spiders by the swamps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where exactly are they? So I cannot go there.
Oh yeah. The swamps to the
They're the
east,
west,
I
right?
believe. To the west, east. East side.
Alright, so
Well,
that's-
Somebody has it written down.
Yeah, border realm pulls
Yeah,
kind of get upside down.
thank you for the nightmare fuel, by the way.
Oh, no problem.
Great.
The giant spiders of the Starville Hills have gained wings, was the rumor that you heard.
Yeah.
There's the northwest.
Right. Goblins are coming out of the swamps.
Well, me personally, I would say continue with exterminating this layer of goblins.
It's
But-
not, no, not there.
Evermore's east here has a monster center. And there's the Army of Orcs south, Burn Stronghold. As well as this one I wrote poorly, Grimwald's Nest.
Yep.
Well, I'm kind of curious. These two girls, find them. They're not beat up. They don't seem to have been abused. They don't seem all that traumatized.
They were worse off because when we first found them,
Yeah.
Okay.
they were worse. I mean, they weren't abused, but they were definitely neglected. I thought.
No, they were beat up. They had broken arms.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
Healed.
Arms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Marcus had healed them.
Well, that sounds more in common with what I would expect from goblins and bugbears.
And they didn't know about anybody else, any of the other people that we had asked about that were missing.
You know what I'd be interested in finding out is the blacksmith that turned on us.
Sorry.
Yeah. Be interested to find out what's going on with that whole thing and his family. So,
We should check out Tiny's house.
and possibly his family's.
Yeah,
house.
Maybe there's some
Longsaddle, it's
information
all-
on the.
He told us not to go there.
Right, exactly.
Maybe there's information on more werewolves there or something.
He said, I have no problem with you going to his house, to his quarters and that.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't go to his family's mansion. You won't get through the defenses. Even though they're not there, they have.
Yeah, that's fine.
They're protected by very powerful magic. I won't even go there.
Well, we're just looking for clues for the werewolves.
Oh, I get
You
it.
know.
I understand completely. But that property's off limits to everybody.
Were there any other lower levels to the Elven tomes that we just left?
There's more areas, right?
There was another lower level
It's
that we didn't go down.
well, these goblins took off from their arena. They took off through
Right.
places that we.
Yeah.
One of the bugbears mentioned there were areas that he
Right.
was too large to get into.
Right.
So, call it a goblin warren for a reason. It's a warren.
I'm sure it's filled with goblins.
So what will we like to do first? Sounds like we have a lot of possibilities.
Let's check out Tiny's house.
In the morning.
Yeah, I vote we rest and recover before we go on any more adventures.
You can, Mr. Mayor, you can tell the guards that we can search the home for clues.
Yeah, I'll pass the word along
Oh, appreciate it.
to the men at arms. They'll take care of it.
Great, thank you.
That town had men at arms? Oh, I never noticed.
Yeah, you noticed them when you came into my town.
Mm-hmm.
You had to pay the.
Toll collector, sure, but
Toll.
hardly guards.
They miss some werewolves.
Well, again, I do praise you for your success. Bringing back those girls was very important to us, and their family says thank you.
Do you have any thoughts on anything urgent or any possible direction for us that you would prefer?
I mean, there's multiple options for you that are available. I mean, I guess.
There really isn't. Like, if there's a wizard that's trying to get the power to summon devils and demons and whatnot and control them from the plains of hell, and that's kind of what we need to stop and or use to get heirs back.
Yeah, I would have to agree with Dennehy. That would be the biggest priority. But I don't think that you guys are tough enough to face that archmage.
That's what
Ouch.
I thought. Let alone
Well, like, perhaps after a night's rest, we can discuss it in the morning. Which we know we're going to go to the Tiny's home and see if there's any clues. So we kind of have a short plan, so to speak, a short goal to deal with.
Right.
Perhaps in our travel to and from town, we can come up with the plan of attack.
Yeah, so I'll definitely eat up, stuff my face, and is AJ's sack of gold here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go ahead and grab it for AJ.
Okay. It feels the same weight as yours.
Whenever we're ready to call it a night, I'm gonna head to AJ's room.
Okay.
I'm gonna slip one of the coins out of my pouch. Give it the bite test.
Man, it's gold.
Back in the pouch it goes.
All right.
I finished up that last carving, and it's a bust of Misha, and I put it on my my string of beads, and I go up to my room.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll for that one.
Roll for what?
See how good it is.
So it doesn't look like
I already gave you a roll.
No, you gave me a roll for the windowsill
Crafting.
that you took apart.
Yeah, for the crafting.
No, that was for the
That was for
windowsill.
the windowsill.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same
No.
wood. I cut it in two.
Yeah. Okay. Then your bust is horrible.
Let's roll. Don't argue. It's horrible.
It's a bust of Micah. 8.
Yeah. Your bust of Misha has like a long nose. She looks like Pinocchio.
I still put it on my bead ring.
So what does my bust of heirs look like?
Well, it's perfect.
Looks like
I
heirs.
guess.
Looks like heirs, but
Okay.
fatter.
I want him to re-roll for heirs. Roll for heirs.
Chips.
I spent these 2
Roll
chips.
for heirs. No, I mean we're gonna roll for
Yeah, roll
each
for
one.
heirs. Let's see how that one goes. Hot hands.
10.
Looks like heirs.
But fatter.
It's like fat Elvis.
That's okay, but I still appreciate it. I still like it.
Fat Elvis.
Like we're much.
Fat Elvis before he died.
No, I'm still
Sorry,
kinda, I'm
Harris.
still kind of messed up. So
Yeah, hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So apparently,
He used a strong hand.
apparently we need to fix it.
What? Chinoku?
Yeah, I mean, if his head is dented in, I mean, if he takes a long rest, I don't foresee his head just undenting.
no, I'll take it off and fix it later.
Sounds like
That's
a great
how it
plan.
works, dude.
Yeah, Grabner, didn't you like bang out some of the last time you got a big indent? Didn't you bang it out?
No, that was a good stop. I mean, I think it stopped.
A little bit. I can try if you want.
Oh yes.
I am proficient with Smith tools.
Seems like his like motor skills are off a little bit. Like,
No, thank you, AJ.
Yeah, I mean, I've been rolling like you've been rolling, so. But here, I'll just give you a preemptive roll. That would have been pretty good, actually. It would have been a 20. So, too bad.
You got some carving to work on.
Hmm?
You got some carving to work on. Hey, at least you were able to take it off the windowsill without destroying the mansion.
That was a pretty good job. Alright, so, long rest?
Eat and sleep.
Yep. Get
Oh, I
that
gotta
out.
come give you.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll knock on your door.
Okay, come on in.
I walk in and I hand you the gold that they gave us. Yeah, I know.
It's like, yeah, I know. I put it next to the carving.
I said we got plans to go to Tiny's
The fat
and
carving.
check for clues tomorrow.
Yeah, good, because I need to get my whip back from that piece of shit.
So
Can't believe it.
the city guards
I can't
know that-
believe he turned out to be a werewolf. I mean, it's just, I'm like, I'm losing my friends, I lose my brother. Man, this has really been a tough couple of days.
hmm the city guards know we're gonna go inspect, so I don't foresee any problems there.
Alright, well, we'll talk about it in the morning, I
Good
guess.
night's sleep.
Alright, good night.
You.
as we would have, if we walk up together or whatever like that, we're going up the steps. I'm like, I don't know, like you kind of mentioned those kids coming back, which is great and all like that, but I just keep this. What if the kids' parents were werewolves? We just gave them more people to be werewolves.
How long? How long
I was
was the rest?
sleeping, thank God, because
Hours.
I'd be
What's
freaked
that?
out
How
right
long
now.
was the rest?
Still, I mean,
8
like,
hours, or-
You know,
Yeah, you guys are sleeping full night.
not
Okay, you got 6.
So-
Then he's 4, you're 6.
I'll do 6, and then I'm gonna craft another 5 arrows. It only takes me an hour to do.
More reward money. Do they have a bank?
Might.
Can we trade this gold in for gems or something? It's gonna get heavy eventually.
No, not here, you know.
Yeah, sounds too poor.
Oh, I look in the sack or sacks that I got off the bugbears.
Okay. In the sacks.
Before I go to bed, yeah.
Right.
And what-
You find 18 copper, 12 gold, 3 silver.
Silver.
Yeah, 3 silver.
That's what I get for saying pockets and not
In the last hour,
belt pouches.
I'll repair Misha's idol. Misha's bust.
Okay. Give me a roll.
$17.
Oh, you're able to fix Lisa's
wait.
bust.
It's a 9. 16 though.
16. Sorry.
Okay.
Still good.
Yeah.
How much was that again, Sean?
13 gold, 3 silver,
Yeah.
18 copper?
18 copper.
Okay.
and a partridge and a pear tree.
You guys, are there any other preparations you're making before your long rest?
I fixed my teeth. And I knocked it
How
dead
do
out of my
you
head.
fix those? What do you do?
Because they're wood. I made them out of wood.
Oh, made new ones, new choppers.
Roll.
Well, they're
If you
Massive
roll
buck teeth or
bad, you're
something.
gonna have buck teeth.
no, see here, it's wood carver.
Billy Bob teeth.
Summer
I
teeth.
can repair a single damaged wood object. So, would you consider my teeth to be one object?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can repair it. Doesn't mean you repaired it good though. Oh, but he repaired it
I repaired
awesome.
them awesome.
Yeah, dude, that's like 20 something.
Oh,
Who
they're
cares?
shining.
I got a perfect pair of fucking teeth,
Yeah, they're better than the ones.
and
you,
they're coated.
They're better than your original ones.
They're all porcelain.
Like he killed George Washington and took his.
Yeah.
Nice.
So the fact is, side of his head's still dented and he's still beaten up, but if he smiles, he's got these perfect teeth.
No, I knocked it out. Well, it doesn't take much to.
Before I go to bed, I'm going to give Gravenor advantage on initiative.
Okay.
What's he doing?
Well, how much was in the gold pouches? Just so I know.
50.
50 each.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, you guys do all that. Get your rest in. Morning comes. Get up. What's the game plan?
Well, first, I'm gonna wake up a little bit earlier, I think, because I went to bed early.
Right.
But I'm going to go talk to the mayor.
Okay.
Is he awake? Is the butler?
Yeah, he's down there in the dining room eating breakfast. He said,
All right.
"No, come on in, have some breakfast. Sit down."
All right, so I sit down and I'll say, I noticed that, I'm running a little short on crossbow bolts, and with these werewolves running around, I mean, I don't really have the ability to fight these things.
Okay.
Is there any way that you could possibly help me out? Because silver is not really easy to come by, but I've got this rapier. Is there some way that you can get this thing coated, or in a way to fight these things? Because I don't know what we're coming across.
AJ, you have proven your worth to my town, myself, and my people. We're indebted to you. I think I can accommodate you. I do have some silver-tipped arrows that I can share.
That would be pretty. Well, crossbow bolts?
Yes.
Okay. And do you got anything for this sword? Is there any way that we can make this work? Just coat it. If you've got a short sword or a scimitar or anything, I of course I love my rapier. But if we can get it coated with this silver to affect these creatures, that'd be fantastic as well. If not, I understand. I'm very grateful for the bolts.
Unfortunately, I don't have anything that can fix the your thing with the rapier. I can't
That's fine.
make that better.
That's fine. What about just purchasing standard crossbow bolts? Where can I get those from? I would say tiny.
How many do you need?
I'm gonna say I need 20 standard.
I'll talk to the guardsmen and I'll have them bring from the armory some crossbow bolts for you.
Oh, that'd be perfect. Thank you.
No problem.
Since we were gone, have there been any other werewolf issues?
Not as of late. There hasn't been.
Alright.
But there hasn't been a full moon either.
Yeah.
You notice that when there's full moons, we have incidents. When there's not, we don't have any.
When is the next full moon?
Not for another 3 weeks.
Alright. So we got time to deal with that. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. I know we got this crazy wizard. What about the rest of these people? I don't, if they're in that thing still, who might be alive, they might not be.
Right.
What are your feelings on that?
The crazy wizard?
No, the people that are missing, they might be. There still might be some left.
Honestly, they've been missing so long. I fear that they're dead. Or if they're not dead, then they're changed. I hope, for our sakes, that they're not.
All right.
Meantime, I smell the food cooking. I'm gonna come down, stuff my face in my pockets.
Okay.
You gotta put it in the same pockets you put dinner in yesterday.
No. Those are somewhere else now.
Okay.
All right.
Just kind of grazing along the table. Just put something on my plate. Put another in a pouch.
Do I notice him doing any of this?
Give me a investigation roll.
Perception, you mean?
Perception, sorry.
No, I don't notice anything.
Nice.
It's a 3 plus stuff, so
It's got a good, healthy
just
appetite.
like this.
Yeah, the rest of you are up and coming downstairs.
Eating.
Okay. You guys have your breakfast. Is there anything else you wanted to do?
So let's get to Tiny's.
Yeah, let's get to time.
Nice.
I'm gonna give the mayor the 3 silver. Okay, was in that pouch.
Okay. He's like, what's this for?
Help out with the silver in the area. Or to make some arrowheads or something.
Oh, well, I mean, we graciously accept this trophy. Thank you.
It's not much.
Oh, but it is.
All right, so off to Tiny's.
All right.
Off to Tiny's.
As we're walking there, I just got a frustrated look on my face, like I still can't believe this
Mm-hmm.
frickin' werewolf. I mean, obviously he wasn't a werewolf before, but you know,
Right.
even though he was, it means our friendship should have been more than that.
Right. You guys follow the trails through town and get over on the other side of town where Tiny's place is, and just see, it from the outside it doesn't look like anything's changed. Over here, this is Tiny's home. His smithing building. Here's his merchant building where he would sell supplies to you guys, and here is his stable.
Check out the home first.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, why not? I mean,
Or do we want to split up?
No.
no, I don't think. I mean, well, no. Let's all stick together. That way, you never know.
Now Tiny's not in the picture, but that doesn't mean there's nothing here, so we'll stay on
Yeah.
our toes.
Okay.
So, head into his house.
Yep.
Is the door unlocked?
No, the door is locked.
Do we hear any?
No, you know what? I'm gonna check to see if there's any traps.
Give me a trap check roll.
Trap check. Yeah, it's not trapped. It's not trapped. 12.
Not at all.
Well, looks fine. Looks fine again.
Nice.
Yeah.
This time I'd like to tell the audience about this really cool book, Traps and Treacherous Devices. Very nice.
Yeah. Well, who's it from? Does
It's-
it matter at this point
it's
as
a
I'm
5e
checking for
book.
traps?
It's, by Nord Games. Free plug. There you go. Recommend it.
Nice. I don't like you anymore. Nord Games.
You thank Larry at Leisure Hours for making me buy this book.
Thanks, Larry. Another free plug.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna try to pick the lock.
You rolled to see if it was trapped.
Yeah, I rolled a 12.
Yeah, you don't think it's
Yeah,
trapped, so
man.
go right ahead. Like,
Yeah.
what are you using this time to pick these locks?
My thieves tools.
Oh, okay.
You know, I got my thieves
I didn't know if
tools
you were
out.
gonna take notes from Denny and how he used that dagger.
No, I just don't think I'm gonna be proficient enough with the dagger in order to make that work.
You just gotta wave in the air, hocus pocus.
Yeah, I know, but for some reason, I don't think that's gonna work for me. I mean, he did have a family heirloom to use, and maybe he poisoned the lock. You know, who knows? 17.
Yes, you are able to unlock the lock.
All right, now I'm gonna be like this.
Would you like me to get it?
No, I got this.
Okay.
I stand back.
I stand back.
I turn the door knob and I'm like this.
I'm right next to you.
And push the door in.
Nothing happens. The door opens up.
So I push it the rest of the way open.
Okay.
And then I want to search like right in front of me to see if there's any like pressure plates or any kind of springs or any kind
Give
of
me a
ropes.
roll.
26.
You actually find that there's a pressure plate trap right inside the door. That it's like an accordion floor where there's razors underneath if you were to step down on it.
Yeah, not safe.
Your friend Tiny's kind of a jerk.
So I want to try to figure out how to disarm this. I mean, I think that if you step on it, the pressure plate goes down and razors come out.
No, it actually the floor gives way and it drops down and your foot goes on top of like
So like
some razors.
punji sticks, but
Kind of.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
Punji sticks, but you're using your own like.
can I break the floor off so that this leaves a hole so you can see
Is it a wooden floor?
Yeah, it's a wooden floor.
Smoko. It's just whittle it away.
He's part
That takes an hour. Can I just like bust up the floor, like pull that pressure plate off so they can see that it's
Yes, you can do that.
there? All right, and then I'm going to just I'm gonna step over there,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna sort of tell them to hold on and search the rest of the room to see if there's any other kinds of traps where you're there's like a moving. If you move something, will it like explode or
Right.
I'm not gonna look for any chests
How
or
much
anything
time are
right
you
now.
gonna spend looking?
I think
We got all day.
yeah, I mean I think I spend like at least how big is the room?
It's pretty decent. It's 5, 10, 15, 25 foot wide by 25.
Maybe like
30
45 minutes.
Shall we go check the tables while he's checking this out?
That might be trapped too.
He can check for traps faster.
Who traps a stable?
So you
Who
check
traps their own
traps.
house?
Give me another roll.
I mean,
Ooh.
you never
28.
met Tiny, but he was like
Nice.
huge. He was
Yeah.
like Hulk Hogan.
All right, All right. Did you guys want to go check? Were you going to go check the stables?
Yeah, just gonna go walk,
I told
yeah.
you guys to hold off.
Yeah,
Just
coming in the
to
room
make
till you
sure
go over the whole
everything's good.
place. Okay. You sticking with him, Marcus, or are you going with us?
No, I'm gonna stay here.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay, so you guys go over to the stable?
Yeah.
Okay. The stable doors are closed.
I just open them. Is it
You
locked?
open them up. Inside it's a stable, but it's empty. There's no animals in here other than like an old bale of hay that's baled up in the middle.
Probably
And a chest
because he ate it.
and a table.
Chest?
And then
Yeah.
under the table it looks like there's like tools that would be related to either farming or harnesses for the horses.
Gotcha.
Barrier stools or whatever.
Yeah.
You check out the tools.
Sure. You
I'll,
said
I'll check
farrier
out the
stools,
tools.
Right? Farriers? Yeah.
I will
I'll
check out
the tools some because I worked in a blacksmith and
Okay.
check out the chest.
All right.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah, there's a chest in there,
Whatever
but
was in the
it's locked. It's shut.
Okay. I'll give it a once over just to since this guy seems to be paranoid enough to trap his own front door. I'll go over it the chest to see if it's trapped.
All right. And what do you describe what you're looking for?
I am looking for any creases that might be out of place, little slits or something like that, little holes or whatever like that.
Okay.
Something like, you know what? I've seen enough like little needle traps or whatever like that from experience, so I will.
Right.
That's what I'm looking for.
I'm just waiting for the nat 20 to happen.
Jinx me
Seriously, that's what's
jinx me
happening.
like that.
Well,
Oh, that's a 2. So that's a total of 7.
That was close. I was just a 0
you're pretty
away.
confident that there's no traps.
Very good. I will then try to unlock it. using
Okay.
my dagger.
Go ahead and roll. This is where high dancing would play.
With my dexterity of +4, that is a 19.
That's good. I just did done. Nosed off for a second there. That 19 is good.
Okay.
You don't find anything.
All right.
No, that was to open.
That was
Oh,
the
open it.
unlock, yeah.
Yeah, you open it.
And I will pop it open.
Yeah. You pop it open quite easily, actually.
Awesome.
Inside there is more harness tools for his horses.
Absent horses.
Yeah, the horses that aren't there.
Shoehorns.
And you actually see a cloth rolled up in the corner of the chest. Anyway, you reach in to grab it, you feel it's got a little bit of weight to it. Something's wrapped up in this cloth.
I will hand it to you. You're right next to me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hand it to you, and I'll just kind of keep checking the box
Okay.
or whatever like that.
That's
If there's any.
Why
You,
not?
you open
Start unwrapping it.
Yeah, you unwrap this cloth. You find like 4 really sparkling horseshoes, like really nice quality, and they've got like, you notice, glyphs engraved into them.
Do I recognize the origin of the glyphs?
Give me do you have like an ancient lore or
I do not.
then no.
Okay. All right. Well,
Fancy
Some
shoes.
you. Yeah,
Fancy
fancy
shoes,
shoes.
yeah.
if I ever get a horse.
We got a donkey? Ah, donkey shoes.
New shoes for my ass.
Donkeys don't wear shoes.
I will, yeah, I'll just check to make sure there's no false bottom or anything like that. I don't think there is, but
Yeah, no, you don't find a false
very
bottom.
good. Very good. Well, the tools close up, and I guess we could just donate the tools to somebody who might need them or something like that. So, unless somebody wants to take up a new profession, settle down here in this town of Longsaddle.
I like that. Very well played.
Was anybody else checking another place?
Yeah, I was checking over by the table. Is there
Table 2.
maybe a false floor under the table? I'm tapping around and stuff like that with my foot. Doop, 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 seeing if I hear different noises.
You actually do. You hear a hollow tapping noise when you do.
But then it's hollow under here.
Well,
Let me look.
don't jump up and down too much
No,
then.
I just tapped.
His voice changed now. It sounds different.
Okay.
No roll.
It's cough.
He became Dwarven.
Okay, I will go over and we'll try to you doing the tap method. Just kind of try to tap it out. How big this is?
Yeah, it's just a probably an area about like 6 by 8. What's
Okay.
that?
I'll scratch my head.
Do you think maybe you could
I think you're raising your hand or something.
punch through or whatever this, or?
You want to see if there's any mechanism or something to pop it out?
I'll give it a once over. I will look to see if there's a opening or something we can.
I mean, it is the floor is kind of stonework, so it's like feels like it's like a hollow stone or something.
Well, he was an assassin who had to bury his gun to get away from his old life, and now he has to like take a sledgehammer to break it open, like John Wick style. Sure.
Somebody killed his dog.
Yeah, somebody kills dog.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait, he's the dog.
Yeah.
We're screwed.
I think you just need to like pound through it, man. Oh, of course, you don't have a hammer.
Sure, there were farrier tools there. There's gotta be
Yeah,
hammers.
there's gotta be a hammer there.
Right. Okay.
Okay, grab one of the hammer. You want
I'm
the
not.
hammers?
I'll do it.
Okay. You bust it.
Yeah.
You break it open, and inside you find a key. Dun dun dun.
It's gonna be awesome. It's like ooze, just like the blob comes and eats us.
A key that's made out of steel and silver inlays.
Well,
Anything else in there except for the key?
Nope, just the key.
Does the key have anything special on it?
Steel and silver inlays.
Any hints?
Oh,
Was I not-
well, he buried it under stone, so we know it's got to be semi-important.
Sounds like you buried it in the stone.
Yes.
It's the key to the demon. No.
Let's search the rest of the stables. Maybe there's a chest that it does go in.
So what do the inlays look like?
Or somewhere else in the house.
Okay.
Generalized decorative.
Yeah, just a
scrolls.
decorative thing. This is a fancier key. Probably locks something that's pretty fancy.
Tiny was a little silly. Might have just been an act, but just in case,
Right.
does it unlock the
Because
thing
you
that
never know.
does it unlock the chest that I've already popped open?
Exactly.
Does it?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
It's fine.
Let's search the rest of the
Yeah, sure.
stables. Give it a decent once over.
We're gonna give it a decent once over the stable.
Yeah, you do a thorough search of it. It takes you a good 15, 20 minutes to search, and you don't really recover anything else. You don't find a box or chest or anything that this thing would go to. So,
The house?
Alright, so I'm gonna call, Marcus in. Marcus, it doesn't seem like there's any more traps in here. Why don't we check this place out?
All right.
okay.
And then we're going to, pretty much ransack the entire place, but not like in a violent way where we're throwing stuff all over the place, you know? We're gonna go through everything, move all the furniture.
Yep. Tapping for
Check it,
sounds.
check the floorboards, the whole, checking the, you know.
Okay, I mean, you do notice, like, there's, in here, there's a ladder that goes up to, like, a loft area for, like, a second floor.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute.
On this floor, you don't find anything of value. There's a chest in there, a couple seats, like a water,
Like a basin. Like
yeah,
a-
water basin in here, a little area where you could have some food, like a breakfast nook type thing.
Is the chest open?
The chest is open.
I'm just gonna open it.
It's open.
Oh, what's in it? Nothing?
Um,
I thought it was just unlocked.
It looks like it's been rifled through. Looks like it holds some kind of clothing and stuff. And you also notice some old clothing next to the chest on the ground. Give me a investigation roll.
Plus my +1 intelligence gives me a 20.
You identify the clothing that is next to the chest as the garb that was worn by the blacksmith when he died. Dun dun dun.
I'm gonna relieve. Hey, Marcus.
Hmm.
This clothing right here. I wouldn't really know if it was when he died, but it was what he was wearing when. Actually, I don't know because the clothing would have been, I guess, inside of him at the time. I don't know how that works.
No, he had clothing on outside.
As a werewolf?
Kind of like the Hulk does. Like it's all
Yeah.
tattered.
Okay,
Kind
well,
of.
this is what this was
Yeah.
on the werewolf when we first saw him. I mean, why the hell is that here?
That's a good question.
And the clothing is all torn up. That's there. It's basically, it was like his pants and stuff. Remember how his pants were all torn up?
Mm-hmm.
It's not his shirt, but it was like his pants and what looks to be what's left of his undergarments that were under his pants.
Well, let's check upstairs.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna check for traps as we're going up there, though.
Okay. As you go up the ladder, you notice there's dirt or something on the ladder rungs going upstairs, like dried dirt.
So, I'm just gonna Marcus. I'm gonna be quieter now. There's dry dirt here on the ladder rungs, like something was climbing up here. That was had mud on their hands or claws, like they were. I mean, you're in like frickin' this ladder is gonna hold your ass when you're going up it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to be as quiet as humanly possible and get up to the top of the stairs and take a look and see if there's anything in there.
So you go up the ladder up to the loft area, and you do not see anybody up here moving.
What's up in the loft area?
It looks like sleeping quarters up here.
Okay. Is there anything of interest? I mean, I'm gonna like check the bed, check any chairs, flip the mattress, whatever I have to do to.
There is another. Looks like a dresser, and it looks like some of the drawers are opened, and stuff looks like disheveled.
All right. Well, I'm gonna follow through and just look to see what's in there.
Yeah, nothing of value. Just look like clothing items and stuff, but it looks like this has been like ransacked.
Yeah. There's no like little hidden chambers in the no floorboards moved, nothing.
No.
So I'm gonna go back down. I'm gonna Marcus. It looks like the place was somebody's been here and has gone through the stuff. The drawers were open. The stuff was all over the place. I researched all the drawers and there's nothing in there except just your normal clothes and everything else. So I mean, somebody's already been in here. I mean, there's nothing in the house. Maybe we should. I mean, it's weird because it's just trapped, but there's a trap at the front door. I'm wondering if that was actually him, or was that put there, after he was a werewolf.
Well,
What's Chimoku doing at this time?
I'm actually standing on the outside, just watching.
Where are you standing outside?
Just outside the entrance.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's.
Right here?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, his body was taken by somebody. And if they brought him back here, they knew the front door was trapped.
Question?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Governor. What are you going to ask?
I thought before we got him in the car that AJ and I cut Tiny's heart out.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I didn't cut Tiny's out.
You were unconscious.
Yeah, so AJ didn't do any of it.
I'm sorry.
Ears.
I thought you were searching the body and the body was naked, and then they asked you why are you searching? What are you searching for?
I
If I'm not mistaken, that was
That
exactly
too,
what
plus
said.
we stabbed his dad.
I thought he was
Yeah,
naked.
no,
You said you were going to cut him open to see if there was anything inside of him, which is gross.
Correct.
Yeah.
But thorough.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't there for that,
But
but I just remember,
Yes, that's
what happened.
Yeah.
Here's the one.
All right, so we're gonna come out. We're gonna tell him, "Hey, Chin, there's nothing in here. This place has been ransacked. I don't know what's going on with this, but let's
Maybe-
go. Let's go. You
Maybe try to check for tracks.
Okay, so I go where the path is, and I start looking for any type of fresh tracks that aren't ours.
There was dirt on the ladder, so maybe check the dirt area.
Okay, so actually I'll go in then, and I'll grab some of the dirt off the rung
Yeah.
and kind of course through it and look at it, and then I'll go out
Match it up.
and start looking at the road, looking to see if I can find exactly where that came from.
Thank
Yeah.
God you can do a mineral analysis on it. That we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
CSI.
He is, dude. He's a robot, man. That means he's got a computer brain.
He just goes,
He just licks it. Roll play that. What's your analysis say?
Yep,
It
that's
is
dirt.
Give me a roll.
What am I rolling for?
You're tracking.
Survival.
Survival.
14.
You were able to tell that the dirt matches the dirt in the trail that's right outside
Okay. And
of the house.
am I able to find any fresh tracks?
Yes, you are.
Can I tell which way they're coming from, which way they're going, and if they went into the house?
Yeah, you can tell that they went into the house and they also left the house, but the tracks that went into the house were different than the tracks that came out of the house?
Are the tracks going into the house more animal-like,
No, they are human-like,
and the tracks going out of the house?
are animal-like.
Well, I let everybody know this is. It looks like something went in human, and something came out other. Whether that be
Dun,
a
dun,
dog
dun.
or what? What direction?
Heading east down the trail that you've never gone down.
Heading out of town.
Heading. Well, this is like it's a village. It's all in the country.
On the outskirts of
Yeah.
the town. Okay. But it's still going away from the town.
Yeah, kind of.
So
Off into an area that you really didn't go through before.
this is going off in a direction where we've not been, and it's going away from town. That way.
Toward where he said all the monsters were.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Troy.
So,
Just one?
Just one set of tracks.
Just one set of tracks.
so human feet in, monster tracks out.
Yes. K9.
Very large canine to be exact.
I was going to ask if they matched the ones we found by the jail.
Do they match by the one, but with the ones by the jail?
Give me a roll. Let's see if you remember.
What's the
You go under your survival.
still survival? 17.
Yes.
Okay. No, they almost look identical.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, I mean, are you guys still in the thing searching?
Yes.
So they're
At the
still
same
on
time,
the thing.
so-
So yeah.
Yeah,
it
we
was
just
just-
talking to you
yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Yeah, it just came out. Now, Raven, where were you at when this was? You were with them in the stable.
I was in the stable.
Okay.
I got the fancy horseshoes.
Yeah,
So
we're
you
we're
guys
gonna
finished
walk
all
to the
that
stable,
at
by
the,
the way.
At the same time, these guys are coming out of the stable when you come walking up.
So we're gonna tell you everything that we just told you. So I don't want to repeat it again. And then, did you guys find anything out?
Came up with this key
Yeah, I found a pretty cool key. It was being hidden.
in stone.
Does it look like the key that you found earlier, the skeleton key? Or the
No.
goblin key?
Well,
It's
I'll
pretty
tell
fancy.
you,
It's just a something.
there's no chest or anything inside that house. I mean, there's nothing there.
We have 2 other buildings.
Yeah. Well, so I'm just saying that the key's not gonna fit anything in there.
Okay.
So we can eliminate that one.
We could try it in the other two buildings. Maybe it goes in there.
Well,
Yep.
do you want to go?
Split up and search.
I'll go to the storefront.
You want to go to the storefront? You want to go to the mining or the whatever,
What are the other 2 buildings?
the blacksmith
This is
area
the blacksmith
and the store?
building, and then this is his merchant building.
You guys got the key. Why
I
don't you
don't-
go into the merchant building?
I would think we do the blacksmith building because
Oh.
I've got probably the most proficiency with
Okay.
that type of stuff.
Give the key to anybody.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say, just hold on to it. If we find something that matches, we'll figure it out.
I grew up in a blacksmithy, so
I don't care.
Yep.
You can see if anything's
out of order.
yeah,
Okay.
or you'll have a
Alright.
better chance.
Or if it was used recently.
So we'll start with them in the blacksmith area.
Okay.
Same groups?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Make it
With
easy.
it.
You guys go into the blacksmith area.
Yeah.
All right. What do you guys do? You come inside here. You see a furnace that they use for smithing.
So the door's open.
Yeah, the door's not locked.
Is the forge warm,
Right.
cold?
Cold.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Can anything look out of place from original inspection? That would make sense to me.
Give me an investigation roll.
You asshole. So you think that, right?
12.
I'm gonna use it. I only have 2 charges, so
No, at first
Doesn't it
glance you don't
recharge?
really see anything out of
2,
the ordinary.
Okay.
23 comes back each.
Are there any weapons
I used it.
around the forge?
Exhausted it.
Uh,
2 charges.
yes, there is a
Don't
whip
exhaust
that's
it.
laying on the forge.
Don't exhaust it.
Does that look like?
We use them all.
Yes.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, I'll make sure and grab
It
that.
doesn't burn
Anything else?
doesn't say.
Does it look recently used? What does it look like? There were any projects in particular somebody was working on?
No, it looks like from best bet is the last thing that was worked on was the whip.
What was worked on as far as the whip?
He wanted some modifications made to it.
He did.
Can I get a +4?
Four-pole whip.
That's what it was, a 4-pole whip.
Whip of sharpness.
Another date.
So I was having a silver coin,
Right, the
just in
silver-
case you don't
you
remember. I
have a
wanted
silver
to
coin in
have
it,
a
right?
silver coin match to it.
Right.
So obviously, he didn't. I didn't give him a coin. I mean, I've got a coin now.
Right.
But so you know, it's probably not silver.
Any chest or anything in there that we
You see that it looks silvered on the tip of the whip.
Okay. Does it look the fake silver to the weapons that we had used that he gave us before, or real silver, which like the weapons we have now?
When you go to give me a roll to check, investigate that shit.
Doesn't French it. He gave me a real silver tip with.
3.
Platinum. It's platinum.
Yeah, you're able to tell that that's silver.
Silver.
Yeah.
I will have to.
You even bite it, you're like, silver.
Yeah, that's silver.
Yep.
Anything else in here? Any chests? We're gonna search around, do the same thing, tap.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk around
For
the
anything
entire
out of
place and stomp on each one of the cobbles making up the floor of the stones.
Okay.
See if I hear any hollows.
While you're like, Gravner, while you're doing your stuff, checking the whip and all that,
Mhm.
you see Raven tapping the floors, and give me a perception roll, Raven.
Yeah, that's gonna fail. Anything, that's a 2.
Yeah. You don't notice anything right away. You guys are stellar.
Bill Brothers, here we go.
Then he's just gonna stand in the middle of the room. He's gonna let them take this investigation.
Yeah, they look like they're clearly doing a good job trying to find
Still
anything.
5, you know.
So, what do you do now, Gravner?
I'm gonna tap around the forge, anvil, anywhere in the room other than where I've seen him tap, and see if anything sounds, any type of sound sounds off or out of place.
When you're tapping on the anvil, you hear like a clinking noise come from the back side of the anvil.
I'm gonna take a hard look at the anvil and see if I can't figure out what is causing the clinking noise.
You see a small compartment who unlodged itself on the back side of the anvil,
Okay.
and you see a hole like this big on the anvil.
Like
on-
coin
on the
size?
side. No, not coin size.
Oh,
It's about the size of like maybe a quarter.
is there anything in it?
It looks like some kind of hole you really can't tell inside it.
Can we put a key in it?
Maybe.
Here's the key.
But Denny, do you have a light that we can
Do I have a light? Yeah.
maybe shine in this hole and see
Fairy fire.
if it's a keyhole or anything else?
Sure. I will. I hook.
Torch.
Grab
Actually,
the torch. Control flame. Just
I've
get
got a light. I've got the light cantrip. If you need some light.
Perfect.
There you go.
Let's take a look and see if we can't.
Light cantrip shows it looks like it's a keyhole.
Would you like to try the key?
Don't you have it? Oh, I'll try it. Yeah, sure. I will put the key in, I guess.
Alright, you put the key in. It fits.
It does fit.
You
I'm
want
going to turn the key now.
you
Which direction?
What?
Which direction is he going to turn the key?
Turn it the opposite way.
Yeah, he starts to turn the key, and you hear a series of that can only be described as pendulums and gears clinking together in the walls around you, and then you hear like a thump and a tick, 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 and as that noise, that tick, 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 tick,
I run out.
noise is going, you see the whole furnace start to shift over to the right, revealing a big hole in the floor under the furnace. Dun, dun, dun.
My dad's forge didn't even have that. That's awesome. Should we get the guys?
Yeah. That sounds like a good idea. Because I'm going there by myself.
Raven,
All right, I'm gonna peek back in from the doorway where I shouted out. I'm like,
Go get the guys.
Still
We
alive?
found something.
all right.
We'll guard this. Make sure they check that building first, and then come. We'll guard this until they get over here.
Right. I wanted to loot that place anyways.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go with you just to
Okay.
speed things up. So
Alright, so go over to
Well,
the
while they're doing that, we already started this.
Yeah, you already
Yeah.
started. So,
I'll
you
guard
guys,
it.
so now we're gonna Scooby Doo over to the merchant building.
Alright.
You guys are inside the merchant building. What are you doing?
First, I want to say, what does it look like? Is it all torn up?
No,
It looks like nothing's wrong, right?
it just looks a little dusty, like there hasn't been anybody in here in a couple days.
All right, so I'm gonna see what he has for supplies first.
Or
He-
weapons.
he
As far
has all kinds of supplies.
As far as like pittons and
He's got in here woodcarver's tools, weaver's tools, tinker's tools, potter's tools.
does he have thieves' tools in there?
He does not.
Okay. Bummer.
Oil flasks.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking.
You don't have these tools?
Yes, he does have oil flasks.
Hmm?
You don't have these tools?
I do.
There is a dozen oil flasks.
I will snag
Okay.
4
Why don't we
of them.
take all of them? I mean, everybody have a couple. That's 2 each.
I'm looking for anything on the walls that are
both parties.
strange. Any drag marks in the floor, anything that looks like it's been moved.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
Any weapons?
No, but you see some really 3 big blocks of cheese that, in your mind, you find you can't resist. You want to eat it.
I go up and I smell it.
It smells like cheddar.
Ooh, I like
That's
to
nacho
taste the
cheese.
cheddar. So I take my little carving knife. It's covered in a little bitty hole. And I put it in my mouth. I don't eat anything, but I like to suck on stuff because I can taste stuff.
We're aware.
So those oil flasks. I remember when we talked before. He said he had like the super fire oil flask. You know the.
Big bada boom.
What kind of oil?
He said that he had.
Oil
He said
flasks?
he had like the oil flasks, but they were like really flammable. It was like
Yeah.
they were mixed with something else.
It's called Greek fire oil.
Let's go. What?
Greek fire oil.
Okay, is that what these are?
Yes.
Okay, and what kind of damage do they do with fire?
They do 2d8 plus 3.
If they for one round or for how does it like extend past?
1 to 3 rounds.
Okay, 2d8 plus 3.
Yep.
1 to 3 rounds.
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah.
What about any? I mean, obviously, I'm going to make sure that we restore rations if that's in here.
Yeah.
Does he have any bolts or anything like that, or arrows, or there's no? You said there's no weapons. This
No.
is the merchant store.
No, but you do see that there's like several bolts in there that could be used as new teeth for Chinmoku.
Nice.
Mine are fixed.
What about
Just in case you
what
need
about
to
any
move.
maps that might be
Maps?
any kind of maps? I mean, I'm just like figuring out what he's got, and like what a general store might have.
Yes, he does have several maps of the area.
All right, so I'm gonna grab those.
Okay.
Is there any like backpacks or bags?
Yeah.
Like possibly something that I mean.
Yeah, you can store the stuff in that you're
Yeah,
typing. Sure.
yeah. I want to search all the bags to open them up and check to see
Right.
how big they are and what they hold and so on and so forth.
He tossed me one of those bags. I
Okay.
cut up the 3 wheels of cheese. I portioned it out for all 6 of us.
Okay.
That way they have an additional
That's
ration.
a good fire right there. Look at him.
Are any of these bags like a bag of holding? No, I mean, like, is there anything else special about them? No.
One of them, you open it and you see like 25,000 demons just looking up at you.
I close that one.
I'm just kidding.
Hold on, but
And then
before I
just-
do, I
then
throw
dunk it
cheese
in
at
that
it.
oil.
Throw cheese down
And then
there.
you're-
Suck on that. That's Limburger, bitches.
And
And then
you-
pull the thing shut.
That's cheddar. I like cheddar.
So I'm gonna grab I know I used up some of my pittance, so I'm gonna refresh my pittance if I can. I'm gonna.
Chinmoku asks if you're going to pay for this.
Yes, sure. I'm gonna go into the cash register where he stores his money.
Of course.
No, does he have any like silken rope or like elven rope or anything like that?
No. You're pushing,
Just regular hemp rope.
pushing your luck. Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So I'm gonna take a new hemp rope and get rid of my old one because I know that it was abused and thrown around and stuff. So.
Yeah, and used for binding people up and whatnot.
Yeah. Get new torches.
Sure.
And I don't know what else. I mean, I'll let everybody else search and see if there's something else that they want. But now I want to search the room itself.
Okay.
See if there's any chests or where
Give me
he.
an investigation roll.
That's another good roll. 18 for investigation.
Oh, that's a pretty good roll. You don't find anything.
He doesn't have anything in there?
No.
Okay. So, just in case, I'm gonna tap around just to make sure if as I'm doing it. If not, okay, I think this place is done. There's no chests?
Nope.
Okay. Well, I wasn't sure because, I'm looking at it and I can't really see from here. Because those look like they're chests, but they might not be.
Looks like what, flour
See, now-
sacks or something?
Tables.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That's not a bad idea. I'm gonna take one of those little bags and fill it with flour.
Oh, there you go.
Does he have any ball bearings in here?
You're taking out this is out of Dave's playbook.
Yes, I'm taking it right out of Dave's playbook. I'm not gonna lie, thank you. I am plagiarizing your shit right now. Is there any ball bearings?
No.
Okay.
Fuck you and your ball bearings.
Why? Never used ball bearings
Yeah,
before.
but I'm sure you will.
Oh, I had plenty of ideas for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't use those though, but I mean, I'm not gonna. I let you guys go figure out what you want. So we'll come out,
Okay.
and apparently we'll probably meet them.
When you
halfway.
come out, you see the guys come up to you, look at you, got something to say.
Yeah. Hey.
So apparently the key that Denny found in the floor
Yeah.
went into a hole in the anvil, and a secret passageway opened up behind the forge.
Oh,
Did you
jackpot.
look down there?
Not yet. We came to get you guys.
Oh, okay. All right. By the way, the marketplace is his little storefront here has got rations, pittance, all the stuff. If you need to replenish torches or whatever else you need, go in there. So I don't know what we did a quick search, but there might be some specific items that you guys are looking for.
I gave
So,
everybody their
I mean, we
portion of
might as
cheese.
well. He screwed us over.
Cheese. Nice.
By the way, did you guys find my whip?
Nice.
I'm
Is
still
that-
guarding the hole.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking you. Did you find?
Yeah,
did you,
Gravenor found your whip.
Oh, he did.
Yep.
Oh, thank God. I was really nervous. I
He
figured-
bit it. It was weird, but he
Yeah,
bit it. So.
but he
it's-
did say that's okay. He did say that it was going to work on it, so I'm assuming that it would have been in there. All right, so we're gonna go in.
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna slip in the general store real quick, grab a bunch of food, rations, whatever.
Okay, you're able to replenish your rations.
I'll walk in, get to the center of it, and I'll use my wand of secrets just to be sure in case we miss anything.
Well, in the
General store.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay. They were thorough.
I guess that was a good roll.
Hey, you never know.
Once I see AJ, I'm gonna say, hey, I found your whip, and there's some little differences here that you might want to take a look at. I think that might be silver. I'm pretty sure it is on it.
I'm gonna look at it and investigate it and see if it's silver.
Give me an investigation.
But I'm also, before I do that, I'm also gonna whip it against
Whip it
the
good.
door to see if anything
Are you
flies off.
Are you saying you're gonna crack that whip?
I'm gonna crack that whip because I recall that before when Ayers would hit the werewolf, all that stuff flaked off. So investigation, 14.
It's silver.
Okay,
I knew it.
good job. Thanks, man.
No problem. Glad I could find
So
that.
it's just a silver coin on the end.
Yep.
I still have some distrust because of what happened.
Right.
But I mean, I don't know, we'll see.
Are we all here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Shall we?
Well,
Check out this hole.
before we go down,
Is
I'm
there
gonna,
a staircase?
No, it's just a hole in the floor.
I'm gonna light a torch. I got torches. I light a
Wait,
torch and I.
Don't do that.
Hey,
Wait,
Last time you lit the torch, you started the whole damn place on fire.
hold up. Before as he goes to light the torch, I cast the light cantrip on the torch. The whole thing just starts glowing.
Oh, that works out pretty good then. Huh?
Better?
At least we won't burn anything.
Yeah.
All right, let's
So
go.
I dropped the glowing torch down into the hole.
Yeah, it goes down 5 feet, and there's
That's it?
it's a hole, and you see it. It makes a clanging noise, and you look in, and you see a shitload of silver pieces.
Hoarding all that silver.
There's a lot of silver down there. You
Awesome.
want me to start digging it out?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if we want to just jump down there and start digging it
It's
out.
only 5 feet.
It's only
Yeah.
5 feet? I'll go down there.
It's only 5 feet. What's under the silver? I mean,
Dragon, silver, dragon.
spikes.
Dragon horde.
dragon
Somebody
horn.
You know what? I'm gonna see if I can figure out if there's any traps. Like, I'm gonna check for ropes.
Oh,
like,
okay, give me a roll.
ropes coming down or anything like that. Just to,
Ninjas, spiders,
yeah, and then just but no, it looks good.
Flying
Looks
spiders.
fantastic. That'd be
I'm gonna-
14.
I'm gonna see the way that
yeah, you don't see anything.
the anvil moved, and I'm gonna pin it so it's not gonna. It can't close.
It's literally slid. Excuse me, slid over to the right, and there's a small little track that it went on.
So I'm just gonna jam some stuff in there.
it
So
doesn't close.
Yeah.
Very good. You can do that.
Good call.
So you guys want me to go down there and start scooping some silver out?
yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
I mean, who knows what's down
And
there?
anything else?
It takes you a good 25, 30
Well, if it
minutes
takes-
to do this.
If it takes a while, why don't we see if we can't maybe detect magic? Anybody?
We'll see what's under the silver.
Right? See if anything goes
Guess
on
I will start my detect magic ritual, I guess, and then
Okay.
I will see if there's the silver or anything on
And
it
we're
that's
in
magical.
blacksmith. I mean, we're in
Yeah,
this
sure.
area.
No, it's a good call.
Yeah.
While you're at it, I got these fancy horseshoes. Can you check those too?
That would be identify.
Those fancy shoes have to be magical. But when the spell ritual is done, I will let you know. I will confirm it.
I just start scooping.
And strangely enough, they're just
Yeah, it takes
really
you a
nice
good half hour to
horseshoes.
scoop it all up, but you get 3,800 silver pieces,
Oh my god.
Who's carrying all that?
which is a lot of silver.
I'll take some.
Well, right now
which
we're
is,
no.
which
you,
is if people know that
you
you,
get
have this
nothing.
much silver, you might get killed.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. So we're gonna have to figure out maybe is there any barrels in there? Like wooden barrels
Do we have a safe
Yeah,
spot?
there's barrels.
or
that were-
chests?
Or
We
should this
remember
be our
seeing
safe spot?
barrels over in the merchant shop.
Okay, so why don't we put this stuff in barrels, and then we'll send a couple people back down to the mayor's house to have them get a cart and bring it down.
Well, can't we take 500 silver each? That should be within our
I mean, you're about 500 coins wandering around in a bag.
pieces.
Yeah, I know, but still. I mean, obviously we could do it, but do we really want? I mean,
Well,
if it took a half hour to do it,
hold on. How many barrels would it take to put all that silver in?
What do you mean by how many barrels?
How many
does it
barrels?
figure probably just a chest would do it, really.
take? Yeah.
So one barrel.
Okay.
But
Go
I don't- we
get,
don't
go get
wanna
that
be
chest.
knocking around. We just got, you know, we don't
Let's,
want
let's not get hasty. Let's put all the silver in a barrel. We don't want anybody else to get their hands on it. We'll find a spot somewhere and hide it.
Well, it's the mayor's house.
It is.
No, we're not gonna tell nobody.
Oh,
Well, you gotta.
Why not
this
leave
is the only way to unlock this.
Right, then take the key.
All right.
Take the key.
Let's
with us.
see if there's anything magical there first.
So you want me to put all the silver back in?
Yes.
After I just spent
Hold
a
on,
half
hold on,
hour
wait,
in
wait.
town?
Let's put it in one of the chests that we found, and then put the chest back in, so we don't have to redig it all up.
And this is why we're called the D&D Dummy Club, guys.
Well, no, just because I didn't think about
Well,
it.
my problem is
I got the ultimate
well,
safe right
somebody
there.
else knows it's there.
Here's my thinking.
They don't have the key.
We take all the silver, we take it to the mayor's, and he gives us some gems, and he takes all the silver because the town needs the silver.
Agreed. That's a very good idea. I like that idea.
Well, we'll keep a
There's
little
finders
bit though,
fee,
right?
Well, yeah, we'll keep some
We'll get
silver.
paid. I mean, I expect to be paid at least,
10% finder's fee.
no, I don't want just,
More than that.
with 3,800 silver, I mean, silver's pretty rare right now, it's worth more than gold.
So we'll take
So-
100 apiece, and then we'll take the rest and trade it for gems.
I think that's a good idea, we keep at least a
With the
little
mirror.
bit.
Keep a little bit because we might need it in the
Yeah,
future.
that's fine.
Alright, so we'll keep
We're,
100,
we're helping the economy of this city.
Right.
we'll keep 100 silver pieces each. And then the 3,200 goes to the mayor, and he'll compensate us with 3,200 gold.
Can we use it to invest in the city?
We're getting 100 silver pieces each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll trade the rest in gems because it's lighter.
Right.
You know, we can handle that. I think that's a good
I
plan.
think it's a good plan too. And then, is there anything that we want to lock up? I mean, this would be the place to lock it up. Do we still have, I mean, when we brought the girls out, we took the sword and everything, right? So, where's that sword? Who's gonna carry, who has the sword?
The moon sword?
The moon touch blade.
The girls have it.
Alright, well, they have it still?
Yeah, you never took it back.
Okay, well, that's okay.
We can go visit them.
Well,
You
you
will.
know, sort of.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go.
But was there anything magic first?
Oh, yeah, was there anything
Let him
magic?
finish his ritual.
Yeah.
I would say while you got the spell.
I assume, well, you picked all the gold, and then you talked about it, and then you put the gold in a box, and then really, no, we're not going to take it in the box, or we're going to put, like, I presume I had the time to do the 10-minute ritual and
Yes.
detect any.
It was 30 minutes to get all the silver.
Yeah,
Sure,
so you
okay.
could have been done long
Yeah.
before.
All right.
So I would say when you check this,
Check all the rooms.
go to his home.
Sure.
And check.
Yeah, no problem.
'Cause
I
it's
got
10
that.
minutes, right?
Yeah.
It's a 10-minute.
Yep, 10-minute ritual.
Yeah.
No, it lasts 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
So you should have time to check here and then check the home.
Yeah.
Should do walk through all 4 buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. Anything?
No, you don't find anything, and then you're doing detect magic?
Just
or-
detect magic.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
The horseshoes, I assume, are magical, or they're just really fancy horseshoes.
The horseshoes are magical.
Okay.
Yes.
Why do you automatically assume that they're yours?
I found silver.
Yeah, so.
No, not you.
Hey, I got it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we must explain the rules of our group, I think.
Oh, no. This all 4 of the group. I wasn't saying they're mine.
Unless you were a centaur, then okay, you can have them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes total sense.
Okay, so we're good. Let's bring the silver to the mayor.
Go back to the mayor.
Okay, so we're gonna bring the 3,200 silver back
Well,
to the mayor.
Minus
On the
what
way,
you
is there like a magic
Well, yeah.
shop that we can
That's
check out?
Yes, there
that's
is.
another
We
thing.
do
We're,
have
we're gonna do that
After
after.
we unload.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get some gems and spend some money.
Okay. So we're gonna go back to the mayors with the money.
All right, you go back to the mayor, give them the, how much of the silver do you give them?
3,200.
Oh, 3,200. Oh,
Yeah. We're keeping 100 each.
okay, that's all.
And but when we bring it in, we're gonna be like this. Gonna make it rain.
Make it rain.
Make it rain.
Ow.
Ow! 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 Ow!
He's like blown away. He's like, whoa, where did all this silver come from?
We found it at Tiny's. It was hidden in the blacksmith corner.
Wow, this is amazing. This is really going to help us get back on track. Like, it's really going to help
That's good to hear.
rebuild everything.
That was our thoughts.
Is there some way we could get like
Compensated for the
gems
silver?
for
A little
this?
finder's fee.
Of course, I'll give you
Any
plenty of gems.
platinum gems, whatever.
Yeah, I'll give you gems.
Excellent.
And he actually gives you guys 5,000 gold pieces worth of gems for the silver.
As a group?
Each?
No,
Yes. Booyah!
no, just a one lump sum, not each.
I stole your line.
An envelope.
Did hey, can we get does he have the location of the girls real quick? I want to see if I can get that sword back.
Ruiz and Island?
Yeah, he has the location of the house of the girls.
Alright, I'm gonna go over there
Okay.
and I'm gonna
What are the rest of you guys doing? You gonna stay at the mansion waiting for him?
No, we'll go.
We'll go with.
We'll go, yeah, just to
Yeah.
back them up, just in case something.
Just in case those girls don't want to give the sword
And then I thought
back.
the
They're
plan
giving
was
it
go to them and then go to see Charlotte at the magic shop.
Yep. And I'm gonna see if I can trade in whatever that Moonblade's name is for Sheila.
Nice. Yeah, you go over to the house, and as you walk up, you hear screaming coming from inside the house.
I knew it. Werewolves.
I'm gonna kick the door open.
You kick the door open.
Or try to at least.
You kick it right open,
Okay.
and you see one of the girls standing there, and in her hand, she's holding the trident. And the rest of their families is just exploded all over the room. And that's where we're going to leave the game. Dun dun dun!
That's an awesome cliffhanger ending. Just real quick, is it the one that was making fun of my ears?
That's what you get. That's what you get.
Dun dun dun!
Guess
Oh
we'll
my
just find
God,
out in
you're
2
so
weeks.
evil.
Well,
This is
guys,
so evil.
thanks again for watching. We are the D&D Dummy Club. We get together every other Sunday and record our adventures. So we hope you enjoyed the show. You can also watch our earlier episodes up on YouTube as well. You can check us out on Patreon. Hit that like and subscribe. We do appreciate your guys' support. And,
Definitely.
With that, take care.
Awesome game, Sean. Awesome.
This is the D&D Dummy Club.